I just realized my audio is fucked up. Give me 1 second. There we go.
Puff, don't you know I was wrong? I fucked up and now you're gone. Puff, I'm sorry I neglected you. Oh, I never expected you to run away and leave me feeling this empty. Yo, twitching right now would read like music to me. Please come home, 'cause I miss you, homie. Puff, please come home. Puff, please come home. Puff, can't you see I was blind? I'd do anything to change your mind. More than a pet, you're my best friend. Too cool to forget, come back, 'cause we are family. And forgive me for making you wanna roll. And now my heart is beating like the goddess metronome. Somehow I hope you're guided by Mrs. Green's wand. Puff, come home. Puff, please come home. Puff, come home. Puff, please come home. Puff, puff, please come home. Puff, please come home. Puff, please come home.
I thought that was inappropriate. Oh God. No! Jesus Christ, we almost autoplayed into the other thing. It was gonna be Rainbow Road time! No! We can't have Rainbow Road time. It's too early for that. We haven't had enough drinks. You had to have been there to know what happened. If you were there, you know what that was about. Hello, and Happy New Year. I'm sorry I haven't been on for a minute. That's my fault. That's my bad. I've been busy. There's been a lot of work, guys. Like, a lot of fucking work. And I have barely been able to keep up. But it is what it is. We're not here for excuses, of course. Let's see. Who all's in here right now? Barry Linden, Base Boglemite, Black Mage 666, Brazen, Cadspur, Chowder, Chowda, Sizzy Mac, Das Boden, That One Nice Guy, Debater, Deus, Volter, DJ, D-Man 5430, Dublanc Duval, Exia, Fiery Paper Mario, Groovy Bones, Incorrect Beans, Ivan, JC200X. I should mod that guy, but he'd get angry if I did. Joe Blah, John Miggle, sorry. Joker Bunny 666, Karma Kid, Lucky Brand, Lunar Guardian, Matthew Davidson, Mega Man, Miss Shark, Osiris, Outrun Exile, Queen of Games, Quiet Curse, Brave Sage, Red Animator, Rokasa, Drake. Oh my god, I bet you tried to scam on the fucking Twitch. You know what? I should look at my Twitch right now to see if he tried to fucking scam. Yeah, you know what? That guy. That fucker. It's okay. I would have scammed him too. I mean, yeah, you know what? Yeah, look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Look at this motherfucker. He was right there trying to scam. He was trying to get a free shout out. Look at him. Look at him. First over here. I was testing to make sure that this chat wasn't going to show. And there he is. And time attention again. Get wrecked, you idiot. You fucking motherfucker. SG Karn, Soga, Sunfool, To Stupid, the Jeffrey Epstein Files, TJ Stars, Tony, UNFW1, the Unf1 himself, Valkyrie, Yeast, Vicious, Vikes, Zodsky. I know other people also popped up as well. Tony, I think. Cyberangel Yukikaze, Fryzate, Zodsky. I think I did say. Mind of the North Star. Hey, that's not even Fist of the North Star, it's the Mind. Yeah, he's getting called out. Joker Bunny, Quackers. Oh, look, everybody, hello, and welcome to the fucking stream. This is a shorter stream because I'm probably going to play on Twitch later. I have not had the opportunity to actually just do what I wanted to since New Year's. And even then, that was a fucking stretch. Like, an actual fucking stretch. I had to bust my ass the last, like, 2 weeks. Specifically, the last week and a half has been like monstrous. I've been working till like 2 in the morning, getting up at like 8 o'clock and just going right back at it again. We've had a lot of projects going through, so I've not been very happy, but it is invariably what it is. So, you know, it is what it is. But hello and welcome. Don't mind this. I have something I got to say about this. I do have a lot to say about this. And it's not good things, because I hate when things are upscaled if they weren't meant to be 60 frames. It's like, it's one of my, oh my God. Okay, the thing is broke. And I know why it's broken. It's because I have to turn on and off the thing that listens to the thing. I'll replay the message. Give me a sec. That's why I said the audio was broken. Initially, I said the audio was broken. Nah, you guys wanted to fuck around with it. Immediately fuck around with it. Okay, I'm gonna fix it. Don't worry. Jesus Christ. All right, what was that fucking notification? Who was trying to get my attention? I swear to God. You guys, the first thing. Who was it? Puff's Vengeful Spirit. Will it actually play? No, it won't. I can't hear it. You guys can hear it though. Why can't I hear it? Am I choosing not to? It says, I will also want to go home, but I can't because I'm dead. God, fucking stupid ass Twitch notification. You know what? Okay. Monitor only. If I do it like this, will it do the thing that I wanted it to do? No, I can't hear it. I literally can't. I've somehow or another fucked it up, and I don't know how to fuck it up or unfuck it. You know what? If I do this, will it double out the output? That's the real question. I'm gonna replay it over and over until it fucking shows up. You know what? I give up. It's fine. It's busted now. It's busted and I can't hear it, and you guys can probably hear it. If you can hear it, that's all that matters, and I'm gonna have to fix it later. Yeah, this is what happens. I don't fucking stream for like a whole week. No, not even a week. I don't stream for like a period of time. And then all of a sudden, everything's fucked up. And I don't know how to unfuck it up. It's my last attempt. If it works, then great. No, it's fine. It's whatever. I've given up. You can hear it, great. Well, that's all that matters. I'll just have to fucking know that it's yelling at me the entire time. It's triple dipping TOS friendly. It could be, if you allow it to. Don't you think YouTube will flag these old videos for TOS? I actually don't know. That's a really good question. But DSP doesn't really seem to care, and he's also put a little disclaimer at the beginning. Now, I'm not a, how do I put it? I'm not one to really give a shit so much about the fidelity of a thing as somebody who likes playing Switch games. But I'm going to tell you something that really pisses me the fuck off. Whenever anybody does any kind of like AI upscaling, This was a bigger thing. Well, I mean, it's a big thing now, but it was a bigger thing about 2 or 3 years ago because there were a couple of free programs that went out for people to use for AI upscaling. And what people were starting to do, they were starting to upload clips of anime or any kind of animation whatsoever. And they would take something that was at 24 or 30 frames and they would bump it all the way up to fucking 60. And goddamn, did I hate every single fucking clip that came out at 60 frames because there was always this weird nonsense that was going on. And you can kind of tell it's happening right here. As noted by the weird fucking frame that you got going on right here. If I were to advance it a frame, it kind of wibbles out of existence. We have a sword making a movement. That little frame over there, that's part of the sword. We don't know when it's over there, and we don't know when it's over here. But this showcases a problem with AI upscaling. And you know what? I have a particular person that I pulled up years ago to understand this, and he's pertinent now because he gets to explain what the fuck is going on. So I'm gonna fucking let this guy say it. I'm gonna just use the parts that fucking matter, and the very end that summarizes like the problem here. This guy. Big ups Noodle. Noodle, don't fucking kill me over this. I need this section to explain what the fuck's going on, so don't yell at me.
Here's an image of a little man. He's doing very well, and I'm proud of him. He will be demonstrating 2 of the most important fundamentals of animation: timing and easing. Say we want to get him from here to here on the canvas. I could manually hand animate the man on ones, or I could instead tell my animation software to do it for me by tweening or interpolating that movement. I have just saved myself a lot of time by doing this, and the only catch is that, well, it looks like a computer did it. But why though? You see, when you ask a computer to make a guy go from here to here, it sure is gonna do it, but it's gonna do it in the most simple and efficient way possible. Perfectly even, steady all the way, boring, lifeless.
Just make the fucking point already.
That's
Jesus
exactly
Christ.
what that fucking AI is doing. And unless you're literally animating a robot, you would never, ever animate something like this. Cause it doesn't look good. I can tweak this motion.
Okay, I'm gonna fucking fast forward it to the part where it fucking matters. It's this part. The fucking, what happens when an AI does it and what happens when a person does it.
Same amount of time, but they feel totally different. One of them was made by Dane, age 2. The AI has no concept of easing into or out of movement, and so it introduces boring, sterile timing that conflicts with what the animator intended, disrupting the flow and, ironically enough, making the motion jerkier and harder to understand. It always just looks lifeless and unnatural.
That's the fucking point that I want to fucking make. What's happening with this fucking AI shit, when you fucking upscale this and you fucking force it into 60 frames, you're adding all sorts of nonsense frames that don't fucking exist. And what DSP has done with this stupid upscale is there is so much fucking distortion on so many fucking frames. It is actual visual diarrhea to watch. I hated watching just 20 seconds of this. It is insane. The amount the AI has to do to figure out what the fuck comes next. No, it's more than lightning shoving a sword in her skull. It's determining when the sword should be over there. It doesn't know. It really doesn't know. So we're gonna watch a couple minutes of this. Have fun. Note this gameplay is reflective of a bygone era of YouTube commentary over a decade ago. It is not representative of the thoughts and humor of the player in the current day. What the fuck? Enjoy this view into the old days of YouTube. The fuck is this supposed to mean? He's giving me some kind of fucking disclaimer right off the gate to say, by the way, if you get offended over the fact that I used to make fucking jokes about black people and fat people and like women, oh man, Just know that's not me today. He also put a little disclaimer down here. Any content found on this channel is legacy content that is likely over a decade old. Guess what? Idiot, wrong. That's not even the case at all. There are videos from fucking 5 years ago and there's a video from 2 days ago. And I know that's supposed to be the descriptor of what this fucking channel is. But like, you can't say that and have all of this. Because that's not the case. You literally had pre-streams over here and gameplay, and there were like ones where you were getting fucking mad and you were playing GTA and shit, you fucking moron. It's not representative of the current values, beliefs, or content that Darkside Phil makes on his other channels. Enjoy this view into the past of YouTube. Also, give me a tip. God damn. All right, we're gonna watch this shit.
So here we go. We're starting.
Oh God.
Officially starting Final Fantasy XIII. It could be great. It could suck dicks. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He privated the emergency videos. By the way, one thing that you would have noticed if you came onto this channel quite literally 48 hours ago, the top videos that were here were all the emergency videos. He got rid of them. They're all fucking private now. Isn't that kind of cool? Isn't that kind of great? Emergency alert. He still has one right here. Alert. I'm back. Huge changes. Fucking emergency, literally. They're still around.
And so
They're just kind of hidden now, so you can't notice them. Fucking emergency. This one is the one where he was like talking to a fucking AI, by the way. He was literally talking to a robot trying to figure out how he needs to stream now because he lost the ability to make money on one of his fucking channels. What a fucking ding dong.
So it starts, Square Enix, thank you for ruining a series that I love. But anyway. Alright, so right off the bat, we're probably going to get that Leona Lewis song, right? Fuck no, we're not, because I'm not watching that shit.
Yeah.
Final Fantasy XIII, the battle within my time.
Look at that. You can already see it right off the bat. When he's like moving to a different fucking menu item, you can see the text just like it has to figure out what the fuck's going on. So you can see like an individual frame every now and then. Look at that. Can anybody read this? What does that say at the top? What does that say at the top when it's like kind of going around? Look at this. You got like, it's morphing.
Yes! So up the brightness a little bit. Hopefully it'll look better. For YouTube, let's go. Let's do it.
Anything with text is gonna fuck up.
Fucking level some materia and shit.
If you have to move and there's text, it's just gonna die.
Let's kick some goblin ass. Is there gonna be a Cactuar man in this game? Here we go.
This audio's
the great opening.
something.
Clouds.
And another thing that he happened to do, I don't know who the fuck is doing this, but when you raise the brightness level of everything, dear upscaler, you're literally making certain scenes like unwatchable. This is like a white screen. It's an actual flashbang in the beginning. You can't even tell the details of the fucking sky. It's just gone.
Yes.
The 13 days after we awoke.
You can see the mountains. You guys can see the shifting of the mountains. Look at this shit. I'm gonna fucking slow. I literally looked at seconds, mere seconds of this. Look at the mountains. Look at them shift. It's these. They feel like they're cropped in.
13 days after
Cropped
we
in.
awoke. Were the beginning of the end.
Oh my god, it starts with a train just like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, they're breathing.
It's gonna suck, it's an omen. What the hell? What are they, druids?
Oof. You're gonna see a great part. Once we get into combat, it'll be perfect. You'll get to true experience.
Mine's getting loud, I gotta lower it a little bit.
Oh, you should have absolutely done this raw. Whenever you see scenes like this where you might have slower animation, it's fine. But what ends up happening is when any of the animation like picks up and there's a lot going on the screen, everything dies.
Every time this guy comes in the room, they make fun of him under their breath. They're like, look at this fucking mask. This guy looks like an asshole.
You serious?
Be quiet.
Oh shit! Fucking Wesley Snipes. Right off his tax evasion.
Look at this. Look at this. The moment there is any kind of fucking distortion with like action or anything, you get actual fucking squares. Actual fucking squares. He doesn't know what the fuck it's looking at. He doesn't know what to interpret from this footage. Look. Woof. At some point, we moved from the train to the guy, and we couldn't even tell the guy was there.
Charges. First roll. Uh-oh.
She did it!
Oh yeah, dead or alive, that shit. Amazing. This is just like Dead or Alive.
And then when you guys start getting seasick.
What the hell? She just shoots everyone indiscriminately? What's up with that?
You alright? I'm not a see.
I was fine until I got fucking shot by that bitch. Hey, mister, you got a fucking bird in your fucking head, idiot. Taking a shit. Whee! Pink shit! Pink shit attack, yeah! Fucking Matrix bullet time. I've never seen this before. Uh-oh. What the hell happened? It's like the cutscene got cut off.
They all want to fight.
Good for them.
Oh, look, it's Midgard. Only with much better graphics. Oh shit, we missed our stop. Now we gotta go back.
You can see the screen tearing in certain areas. We've introduced screen tearing.
Give me that.
What the hell?
What? I thought you were reaching for
That shit right there. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Look at the explosion that comes out of this fucking thing. Look at it. You got squares on squares on squares. I could play tic-tac-toe on this shit.
reaching for my balls.
Fucking A.
What the hell? What are those fucking things? Ah, yes, I forgot about the giant flying blue lightning bird fucking invasion. Are you sure we can shoot these? Is it open season on these yet?
Yeah, you can't tell what the fuck's going
neon
on.
pink elephants right now. All hell breaks loose at the Stargate. Uh-oh. And they summon pixelated monsters from Final Fantasy II. Holy shit, what is that thing?
Har har har, Irie. Har har.
What is up with this epic music? Aww. Hey, no squatting here, buddy. Fucking porta potties are on the corner.
Oh, jeez.
Run!
Anything with
I'm in the
movement's
way.
just gone, dude. Did that even look? Look at how inhuman that looked.
Run!
What a dick.
I'm in the way!
She booked it.
What'd he say?
She
I'm in the
looked like
way?
she's going so
Get the
fucking
fuck out of the way.
fast.
Fucking Blade with a big ass afro. Afro puff.
Yeah, even on mute, this is really hard to watch.
God damn it. Should have worn my Nike running shoes. Uh-oh. This is gonna be the first fight of the game. What the hell is this thing? Is it a fucking animal? Is it a robot? Is it a cyborg robot?
Hey, hey!
Is it a surrogate?
Let's be rational now.
Oh, look at that. Look at that. Okay, that was a great frame I paused on right there. I don't know what the fuck it was looking for. But look at that movement. Bro, this is why you don't do
Oh,
this.
is it a robot?
Look at that.
Robot.
Look at how jarring it is. You don't even have to be Jade. You don't have to be Jade.
Irrational, you're not Bayonetta, bitch.
What do we do?
Watch and learn.
After images everywhere. We're wriggling, we're jiggling.
Buzzsaws that could not logically actually be attached like that. Awesome. Here we go.
All right.
Lightning and Saz. Her name is Lightning. Active time battle tutorial. All right. View the tutorial. Sure, why not? I don't know what I'm doing. Time flows continuously. No shit.
I really don't want to hear DSP go through the tutorial right now. I just kind of want to hear myself think. But this is what you're going to be looking at for any of this upscaled nonsense. At any point that you have to have any kind of complex animation on the screen, it's just going to die. Things like upscaling, if you're doing it to actual people, it makes a lot more sense if you're doing like a live scene or whatever. But when you do something that's remotely animated, what you end up happening, or what you end up happening is you have so much distortion, it just doesn't know what the fuck it's looking for anymore. So at any point there's like a whole bunch of action, any point there's a lot of movement that like goes anywhere next to any of these, you're gonna have text that you can't really read. You're going to have weird frames that don't look right. Things are going to start hurting your eyes. In fact, the only way that you could possibly enjoy this is like to tone it down to 480p and hope to God everything just slows the fuck down. It's easier to watch at 480p. You have less weird frames, but it's still kind of garbage. It's just all kind of garbage, man.
You voided my warranty!
Fall back!
The victory screen is particularly funny because it goes almost
Not so
grayscale.
tough now, huh?
Fall back on
Wait,
the disc too.
what?
Oh wait, we're playing on PS3. Fuck.
Hey, that wasn't like a challenge now, all right? Hey! Calm it down.
Can anybody even tell what's going on? Look at that monstrosity. No. What is happening? I can't. I saw like half of her body go away. Like, yeah, she's like jumping around. There's two of her. I feel like a section of her body goes missing there. Like, look at that. She's got a hole in her chest right there because it doesn't know where it's supposed to be. I can't, man. I don't know how on earth he looked at this and he was like, yeah, man, I think this is a good idea. Yeah, this is rough. This is so fucking rough. And you're going to have multiple parts of this. Like, lots of parts of this. What are you saying? This is for Rydrake. No, don't get him. No, I'll continuously scam his ass every single day I can until I expire. He is never not going to get scammed. That dude deserves to get scammed. He's lucky I didn't crush his gem right now.
Is she fighting or having sex? What the hell? It sounds like he's taking his shit. Pass the TP! Oh! Feel like chicken tonight.
This thing.
Feel like chicken tonight.
Just like the boss from Final Fantasy VII.
Man.
Alright, more fighting. And somehow we have full HP back. Okay. We'll do auto battle again. Hiya! Hiya! I have no idea how much damage I'm actually taking from the damn thing. It's really confusing. Wave cannon! He was charging his laser. Same generic attack. This guy's got guns. Why doesn't he run away and shoot from a distance? Why is he standing so close to the damn thing?
It feels so close to
we're down to
regular
like 50%
DSP.
HP right now, aren't we?
It really does.
my face.
What are the odds of Mike Clum
Another
doc
wave.
doing a
Got
doc on
it.
LTG? Pretty high.
Ow. Hey.
I think if Mike Clum has any sense, he's gonna target any and all fucking lolcows to
That's the
create
first game I've
content
seen in
on.
a Final Fantasy where potion heals
But
everybody.
it's almost inevitable at this point.
We beat him?
But oh shit, yeah, it is grayscale. Holy crap! It doesn't know what to do with this. Yeah, it kills all the color because of all of the gray bars. It just thinks it's black and white now. Yo, oh, that's
Potions
awful.
for that fight? What the hell?
Okay, well, that's pretty good. Yeah, there's a high probability that he's already attempted to reach out to LTG. Whether or not he actually was able to get in touch with him is a different story entirely. But I think it's quite likely. I've made my
Well, there goes $5 billion from the government.
I've made my thoughts known on Twitter on how I feel about the Clum documentary situation type deal. I think there are a couple of people who they kind of want DSP to be raked over the coals, which isn't really going to happen.
I mean, you are
He's
safe,
going to
aren't
do
you?
his own self-sabotage, if anything.
Down and stop the purge.
And I think that if the documentary goes through, Mike is just going to provide the platform and the rope and the chair for him to kick out under his own feet, so to speak.
What the hell? I was a soldier.
It was my ultimate dent wish list that I feel is actually possible.
Yo. He's like the Jiminy Cricket of Final Fantasy 13.
So
The hanging
I've said
edge.
this on Discord, and I guess I can share this very quickly, at least on
All right, here we go. This
what
must be
I
the first
or
level.
who I had requested. I haven't sent this specifically or directly over to Mike Clump, but I did this through a liaison on who I would like to have on the potential interview documentary, whatever the hell he ends up doing. It should be a documentary, but DSP might negotiate down to an interview, which would be dumb as hell.
No.
But I feel the people he needs to interview from the supporter side of things, I guess you can count his cousin. I would love to see DSP's cousin get interviewed, so we could see whether or not they still exist and whether or not they're a drug addict, whatever. I don't fucking care. Leanna, but it would never really happen, although it would be pretty cool. I think he's implied that his parents may have been contacted, and it would be great if his parents were just interviewed and just to be shown on camera. You get a better update on who Mr. Burnell Sr. actually looks like. His former teachers at his high school, I think that would be a really good idea. Anybody who's been an educator who's had to deal with DSP would probably be able to give an insight on whether or not he was a model student or whether or not he was DSP. I've indicated that Timbo Slice needs to be interviewed. Timbo Slice is a very vocal person on Twitter and likes to defend DSP. So I think that he should be more than capable of throwing his hat in the ring and giving a coherent and competent reason on why the King of Hate is actually not the King of Hate and why Phil Burnell is actually a cool guy, a very cool, good, and positive guy. We also have Derek, although Derek has already made his denial. I asked for King Gokin. King Gokin is a rampant dick sucker. He likes to pretend that he doesn't give a shit about any of this, but he also likes to hang out in detractor chats and feel like he's very important. He's been banned from several, and he pretends that I'm always listening to all of the nonsense that's out there whenever he's talking shit in raw DS or raw Phil and DDM. I truly don't give a shit, dude. People stop sending me screenshots about him saying anything. Gokin, you know your homework assignment. If you don't turn it in, I can't promise you anything, dude. You know how to do it.
What the hell is this thing?
We also have John and Howard and OJ. I feel like all three of them, well, at least John and Howard need to have their say in all of this. DSP is already vowed to remonetize this channel, which means it's also going to remonetize any of the John and Howard content. he's already explicitly made money off them again. And I feel like even though they've made their closing arguments, Phil went through years later to make a rebuttal that basically put them on the back seat and say, yeah, it was actually you guys who were at fault and not my own. So interviewing them would be pretty good. You'd get to see a modern John and all the cool shit that he's doing with movies. That would be pretty neat. Jaha is more of a detractor, but he would be able to be a active representative of the FGC, even though he's not. Well, I shouldn't downplay his part in the FGC, but he definitely is an old head that would be willing to talk. So I guess it's not a supporter of DSP, but more so somebody who would be willing to talk about DSP. Respect the pack. If they can be contacted in any way, I think that they are deserved some level of rebuttal, because DSP really did throw them under the bus, saying that in fact, in reality, they asked for nothing, and it was their fault because DSP had to go to the bathroom when they had to have a meeting about whether or not they could have some money. I don't know. I feel like they can contribute something. Why not? Fuck it.
Domesticated peacekeepers.
Don't worry, I'm not worried about it. Just know that those existing in the background. I truly can't even look at it. Like, as I'm looking at the animation that's going on, I'm actually wanting to throw up. So I'm kind of looking away up at the chat just to like not throw up. That makes sense. But that way you guys can look at this and you can be like, wow, Jesus, DSP greenlit all of this, huh? Yep. Greenlit all of this. I don't know if Viscount is really necessary. I think Viscount would be fine, but I'm just saying the people that I said were worthy of being asked to be interviewed. Finally, I know one person that I generally don't tend to mention because of his, and I'm going to say his, desire to always be in the spotlight for attention. Notably, for the last couple of days, he's been, quote, writing fan fiction about all of the chatters in DSP's chat. But I think that OIC would be a good candidate to talk to. God damn. Yeah, there's the grayscaling. Oof. OIC would be a great candidate for Mike to talk to. I feel like OIC is a good representation of the clear, sane, and rational people that hang out over at DSP's chat. He does love DSP so much so that he would love his cock in his mouth and maybe in his asshole, and lusts after him so much that he's willing to make up fanfics about anything related to him and tell us about it. All in the hopes that somebody is going to give him attention. Well, there you go. OIC, you got your attention. My thing still stands. If you want to have a sit down one-on-one, you can contact me. I know we said to contact you. That was the thing that you said, but you know, if you want, you can contact me. I don't want to talk anything about money, really. I only want to talk about the reasons why you love DSP so much, who you love in the chat, and who you hate in the chat, and what you think about the detractor community, and all that fucking rainbow flag loving stuff. You fucking baguette. But those are the people that I'm kind of most interested in actually being included. Those are the ones that I forwarded over to my liaison. I don't really feel like I want to even be a direct part of this fucking nonsense. I feel like in the end, it's just going to be nothing that anybody really wants. But if I get my way, I'm going to get DSP pushing a grocery cart. Like, could you imagine him shopping at Fred Meyer's and pushing a cart looking for some cherry juice? That would be amazing. But, you know, people want so much. They want to confirm what's on his phone and see what kind of cool knickknacks he's got in his house, man. He ain't gonna get that. Or at least not to the degree that you hope. Thoughts on the Clint interview? Clint did a great job of fucking with Cobra and showing him to be a complete inept idiot. And belittling him the entire time that they were doing the interview. So it's pretty good. Thanks for the follow-up on the Bird app. Hey, no problem, Hashion. Sorry, I know some people try to DM me every now and then via Twitch and Twitter. I go through Twitter. I like my stupid pictures of big tits and sometimes cats and like detractor posts, but sometimes I kind of forget to check the DMs because it's not always like a priority thing. So it is what it is. Please be on it with a secretary sitting in the shade. No, thanks. I have no real desire. I mean, if somebody were to reach out, if Mike does reach out, I mean, I'll offer my 2 cents, but I don't truly give enough of a shit to take a part in it, other than here are my ideas and whatnot. But it is what it is. Thanks for watching my tour. Now, to be fair, I did skip through some of it. Pow. Or Pow-Po? Pow-Poo. I did skip through some of it because I had it in the background. I had it playing for an hour. I was like, okay, I just need to see where it goes. But it was going forever. So I think that Phil will show Mike a fake WWE Champions account. I don't think he'll ask about it. I think that'll be one of those items that are off limit, and he will have already set that up ahead of time. So people who are wondering whether or not they're going to see phone nonsense, it's just not happening. Not at all. But you never know. I mean, he could show his phone. Fuck it. But the thing is, I'm not even interested in seeing his phone at this rate. Like, I really don't care. The most interesting thing to me would be, okay, I've said this I've said this and mentioned it on Twitter. I've said this in a couple of Twitch chats, and I've said this on Discord. There is only one thing, if I were to see into his house, that I want to confirm is there. And if you know me, you know what I'm looking for. So don't even say what it is. If you think you know, you can just say you know. Like, I know, Ann, I know what you're looking for, but don't say what it is. But I know exactly what I want if he shows off the house. That would be great. It would be fucking sweet. This doc is not for the trolls. It's made for the, with braid appeal in mind. I'm assuming you mean brand appeal. I think.
So we're 20 minutes into the game, and the
but it is true. The documentary is not for the trolls, and it's not for his supporters. It is for the general audience. So there's a lot of worry that DSP is going to bog it down with a lot of nonsense, but anybody who's paid attention at all to the Boogie documentary, there's a certain flow to it. I'm actually kind of glad that Ludwig is aware, and he does have education and training when it comes to digital media, specifically with kind of constructing videos and whatnot. He understands kind of what they would be going for in a documentary, and what DSP is hoping for, or at least what I understand when he talks in his pre-streams at length, is he's looking for some kind of validation that his history was correct. He's actually an okay guy, and therefore you should trust him. But that's not how the documentary is going to work. How does a documentary even really structured, if you think about it? We're probably going to get a history lesson of who the guy is. We're going to get perspectives from different people. We're going to get a look into who DSP is, his day-to-day, what he does, and the content that he puts out, the problems that he has from his critics, and the things that he is known for from his viewers, the controversies that have come up, and whether or not he is on track for improving, or whether or not he's slated and doomed to slide into nothingness in the next 10 years. But DSP hopes that this is going to be like a very lengthy pre-stream where he gets to talk about working at a helicopter company. Yeah, it might be mentioned, but you're not going to get a pre-stream length novella talking at length for 40 minutes about how he got some fucking degree that he doesn't utilize. That's not going to happen. It's just going to be Bill mentioning he used to work at a job once and he don't work there no more. That's it. It's going to get fucking edited out. Yeah, big ups Ludwig. So I think a lot of people need to not worry so much. I know that a lot of people are like, I want to see the bills. I want to see how much he gets paid. Yeah, this, that, and the third. It's like, nah, man. Nah, that's not what you got to worry about. You're not going to get that level of detail, not from this documentary. If you do, consider it a bonus. One of the things that I had mentioned in on Twitter, on one of my posts, response to, oh God, DSP, what the fuck? What was that? I don't know why I found that funny.
That's right, because we're stupid.
Such an ancient DSP thing to say and do.
Wow, the camera actually hinders you.
But one of the things that I had responded to, I think it was David Davidson that posted up initially. I can't
What the
remember.
hell? Look at this guy.
Regarding
Look at this dork.
what may come out of it.
Look out, it's a
I said
cop
simply,
killer.
I would be content on just watching DSP push a grocery cart. I want to see him, like, shop at a Petco for an hour. How does he waste as much time as he does? Because imagine if you got all of the nitty gritties that was not included
Chain tutorial. Let's view this.
in just a normal pre-stream, right? You get to see what DSP does after he's done with a stream. How much time does he waste? When the meal is cooked, does he like sit there and help wash the dishes? If so, how long did it take? How much time does he fiddle around after he's done with the fucking night stream? Does he just upload all the videos, put some titles in it, and just say YOLO and go to bed? Or does he stay up and he starts Twitter posting? Does he just watch some fucking TV for the next 2 hours? What the fuck is he doing? I'm telling you, man, there are a lot of people that take for granted all the day-to-day shit, and they don't realize the mundane shit is actually pretty fucking interesting. Yeah, did the dishwasher get fixed? Fuck it. If they do the dishes by hand, the dishwasher ain't fixed. Do they use a fucking paper plate or do they use a regular fucking plate? Imagine a day off. What does DSP wear? How does he walk from point A to point B? Does he waddle? Can you just imagine DSP talking to a cashier? Well, some of the scenarios that I specifically asked for is shit like DSP talking to a job recruiting service similar to Boogie. A day in the life of DSP on his workday. A day in the life of DSP on his day off. How does he manage his time? A view of the neighborhood in the dog park. How social is the neighborhood? Are there people that are out and about? Do they exist? Does he have neighbors? Do they talk? What about Renton? What is that like? Can he like do a shot by the Burger King just driving down to see whether or not hobos are shooting up there? I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of fucking good things that you could just ask for. Very simple shit that could just be added into the stupid documentary. Shit that should already exist anyway. Yeah, imagine filming going to the fucking dump. How fucking entertaining would it be just to see DSP go to the dump and toss a bag of trash? You get so much just by looking at the day-to-day nonsense. Shit that we never get to see no more. When it comes to the finances, we've already seen his bankruptcy proceedings. We've already had all the leaks in the documentation. We've had all the fucking bank leaks. We've had all of his spending habits charted down. We have all of his earning habits charted down. I don't need to know a single thing more about how much money this dude's spending. He makes way too much money for what he does. He can easily survive. Bro, you could not tip him for the next month. He'll be fine. He'll legit be fine. He will live. This dude does not have enough bills to constitute how much he thinks he's spending. How much he fucking earns. Bro literally sits there and he expects that he should be earning what? $100 a day just in tips alone? On top of what else? All the fucking super chat money? And the monthly fucking sub money as well? From 2 channels, about to be 3? That's the fucking keynote part about all of this. DSP is trying to convince you right now that at some point, this fucking channel, the DSP Throwback, is going to get monetized. Not only monetized for ad revenue, which is something that he said was the primary focus for doing all of this. He wants to make ad revenue on this. But more importantly, this dude made mention about at some point he's going to do occasional streams. And you know what that means with occasional streams. Not only are super chats going to be here, but at some point memberships. I tell you now, at some point when he starts streaming here, within the 3rd or 4th stream, we will get memberships. A scheme will happen. And think of what he's actually selling you just for a second. What is this dude even selling you for his fucking stupid ass streams he promised here? At some point he's going to talk about how things used to be on YouTube back in 2008. I'm going to talk about how YouTube was 15 fucking years ago. Wow. How many streams of that can he do? And then he also said he was going to do retrospectives on his old content, the shit that we already banned today on DSP Reacts, because he doesn't even like to look at his old shit. And that was shit that was already failing to begin with because nobody wanted to watch it. So you're telling me that the best idea he can come up with is we're going to react to our old fucking self. The thing that failed twice, the thing that we banned on DSP Reacts, and we're not going to find a way to monetize it. Get out. This dude is going to find a way to finagle a way to justify having memberships on this channel. And it doesn't matter because he could stream on here twice a month and you're going to pay for it. These fuckers are they're going to triple down. They're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to pay for it. Fuck it. Why are you even doing it at that point? But he'll do it though. He'll find a way. He will monetize your ass. God damn, this is making me sick. This is legit making me sick watching this. Yeah, because he hasn't got any stuff left. He's watched all of his retrospective stuff already. Not necessarily. There's an infinite amount of content for you to be able to watch from his fucking legacy. And he knows it. He just wants to milk it. He just doesn't want to put any effort into anything. That's why he puts out videos like this and he tells you how this is great and we relaunched it and we put no content in anything. It's pretty cool. Pretty fun. Going back in time. You know what's really, really funny about this that Tevin pointed out? DSP and his dumb ass just look at this. Look at this. He fucking put a heart. He put a heart next to Tenon Archiver. Next to fucking Tenon Archiver. Tevin's fucking archive channel. Making fun of his ass. That's how fucking desperate he was for interaction. All because fucking Tevin put this up super early and everybody gave it a thumbs up. Fucking moron. An actual fucking moron. And he sits here and he pretends that he has like all of these big plans for all of this content that he's doing. You know what the best response for this fucking animation shit? The best fucking response out of all of this, the reason why I'm fucking sickened by the 60 frame shit is this.
God, gamers suck. And you know it's gamers, right? Like who else cares about frame rates? It's gamers. Again. It's honestly just blatant misuse of a genuinely amazing tool.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Noodle, for letting me know the key problem with all of our problems today. Fucking gamers. Fucking gamers They fucking at it again, just ruining everything. These fucks. It's okay. DSP will just keep pumping out the 60 frames. He doesn't really care. He just kind of hopes that you're going to care long enough for these videos to maybe make enough views, which is kind of funny when you really think about it. It's actually kind of hilarious when you actually fucking think about it. He wants this channel to have enough views to justify putting out more videos. But they're not really going to make a whole lot of ad revenue because, you know, even if this breaks like 3K, most of the people watching this are going to have fucking ad block. That's why I didn't see an ad. But it's okay. It'll be meaningful and flavorful to some fucking moron that actually watches this crap. So there you go. Sounds good? Sounds great. All right, what was his advertisement for the DSP Throwback official relaunch announcement January 1st, 2024? Yes!
Hello. How y'all?
That's how we started. Look at this. I think he kind of... I felt like he wanted to say something more, but he kind of forgot what he was supposed to say. He was like, he forgot the opener. Look at this. Hello!
Hello.
Then he waits like a full second. He's like, oh yeah.
How y'all doing?
How you doing?
If you're still subscribed to this channel
Subscribe?
in 2024,
What are you
you're probably
doing?
shocked to see a new video, aren't you? It's actually the end of January 1st, 2024.
Whoa.
And here I am.
It's the
Darkside
end of
Phil,
January
making
1st.
a video
Man.
on KO Gaming. But what you might notice is that
It's
this
not
channel
called
isn't
KO Gaming.
anymore because, ladies
It's
and gentlemen,
DSP
after having
Throwback.
this channel defunct for 5.5 years.
It wasn't defunct. It was literally used as a backup refuge in the case that DSP Gaming ever lost fucking monetization. That's why he had fucking weird ass fucking uploads on here for fucking games. That's why you have like part 8 of fucking Eternal Darkness, a fucking game that we like played on fucking Twitch. And we had like a fucking thing about this. Hey, we had the couch. That's pretty good. Look at him. Yeah, he was very impatient. Very fucking impatient. Yeah, I have an upload here. You know what's going to be really, really funny? At some point, and I'm not going to say it will happen, but just imagine this, just for a brief second. DSP Gaming loses monetization. Where do you think is the first place that he's going to run to put his gameplay? Where the fuck is he going to go? Because it's going to be this channel. Everybody knows it. He's going to go to this channel. He's not going to go to Twitch. He would have to lose like 2 or 3 channels for him to go to Twitch. No, he's running right over to KO Gaming, which is now DSP Throwback. Bruh, could you imagine this, dude? We'd have like daily uploads. There would be like 9 in total. And it would just be all sorts of nonsense until the other channel got his monetization back. Fuck me, would this be weird?
It's completely unused and just sitting here. Finally, I am going to use it for something completely different. A new project that I'm calling DSP Throwback. Allow this video to be the explanation of what this is going to be. I have now been a content creator on the internet for 15 years and climbing.
And climbing.
In that 15 years,
Is it ever a time in which you can say, I've been a content creator for 15 years and shrinking? Like, does that ever occur? Does time go backwards? I'm actually kind of curious. What the fuck does that mean, and climbing?
I have changed and evolved many different times.
And
from being
climbing.
someone who just had a camera pointed at the TV, doing this improv, very irreverent, very immature commentary over gameplay, basically trying to appeal to a very younger audience on YouTube, like teenagers, and turning that into something that was a full-time job, which was never, ever intended.
He's literally admitting back in the day, he used to make content for kids. I would never imagine a time in my life where DSP says, yeah, man, the content that I make is for children. And, you know, past DSP agrees with me.
Right? Then eventually adopting direct capture and live streaming. First, kind of ignoring the live streaming audience. And then deciding to actually work on this very channel called KO Gaming when it was first conceived in 2016, splitting my time between live raw gameplay streams and highly edited content, which you will find in the archives of this channel, game reviews, countdowns, and the like. I mean, this channel had a video that had over 1 million views. That was pretty darn good for a brand new channel in 2016.
And what did he do with that? What did he do with that 1 million views that he had on that fucking video? He saw it, got the ad revenue of it, didn't think to strike while the iron was hot, then proceeded to go on a staycation with Leanna somewhere out in Seattle. And I guarantee you it probably like was one of those hotels that had, oh God, what was it? I'm trying to think of the name of the band. Album. It's one of those fucking albums that's like, it's a like not bluegrass. I think it's a bluegrass thing. I think it's Iron and Wine. You know what it is? It's this one. I remember because I remembered seeing the shepherd's dog. Yeah, that's right. That one time that he went on a fucking whatchamacallit, on a fucking staycation, and then Leanna pointed at this fucking a poster of this fucking album on one of the fucking the places that we were staring at, and he said it was pretentious hippie shit. That was pretty good. Only I would look. Only I am gonna remember something as very specific as that. It's a folk album. It's not folk. I think it's like bluegrass. It's like simulated bluegrass. It's like a bluegrass situation type deal style content.
Number one, YouTube demonetized this channel on me for literally no good reason, and I wasn't able to make any profits on it. Number two, the adpocalypse happened on YouTube. In 2017, essentially, it was impossible to make a living on YouTube just on ad revenue alone. So many content creators had to then either seek out sponsorships, partnerships, paid promotions. You may have noticed a lot of people...
You know how fucking ridiculous this is? This is supposed to tell you, like, the channel and what the fuck it's supposed to be about. We're already 2 minutes in, And we don't even know what this fucking channel is supposed to be about anymore. We're talking about the history of DSP and how he used to earn money, but he doesn't earn money on this channel anymore. Instead of saying, like, okay, this is what I mean. If you're gonna have a fucking video that's gonna play when you get to this fucking channel, you can't make the video about, like, some shit that nobody cares about. They want to know what the fuck this channel's about. So why the fuck are you gonna tell the history of how people couldn't make ad revenue and they couldn't make a living on YouTube? The fuck does this matter? I want to know what the fuck a DSP throwback is. It's like some kind of like weird reverse sexual move or something? I don't fucking know. But this dude hasn't explained it in the first 2 minutes.
On YouTube changed completely in
God
2017.
damn.
Well, I didn't want to do that. So what I did is, instead of completely changing who I was, I became more interactive and I became a full-time streamer. And that's actually where I've been since 2017. I've been full-time streaming. First it was on Twitch, and now it's been on YouTube.
That's actually the case. This dude needs to run a video that's approximately 10 minutes long. He needed to hit the sweet spot for the fucking ad revenue on a fucking explanation video about why the fuck you're here. He needed to hit the 10-minute sweet mark. So he had to fluff this the fuck up just to tell you, this channel is now going to be a channel where I host all of my old content. If it's content that is going to be posted up here, it's going to be DSP of the past. Like, you could have just said that and saved us like 9 goddamn minutes of nothing.
Over on my channel, DSP Gaming, ever since, you know, like 2021, I've been over there full time, all day, every day.
Yeah,
6
if you
days
didn't
a week,
know.
all
If you
these
didn't
streams,
know.
and I've actually
If you didn't know, person who is like only subscribed to KO Gaming, I also exist on DSP Gaming. Huh? What? Huh? You're telling me people who were your fans 10 years ago who subscribed to KO Gaming don't know for the past several years you've been on DSP Gaming? Huh? What does that mean? What is it? Who is this for? Is it for that like 1 or 2 people that never moved over? I don't understand this. I literally don't understand this.
diversified my content as well. I do a podcast every single morning called the Level 1 Podcast. I stream 2 different gameplay streams a day. I have a React channel now called DSP Reacts. You might be able to see that in the related channels below. Where once a week I do a big React show to
Jade
clips that members
style.
submit.
Oh no.
We do all kinds of fun stuff.
I'm
over there.
scared.
So I have changed
I'm
a
really
lot
scared
in my time on YouTube.
Oh,
and
yeah.
this channel is just sitting here not being used. If you're one of the 20,000 people who at this moment are still subscribed to the channel,
let's take a look at what that upscaling is like. Holy crap. This is a Jade style slowdown.
Cyborg robot.
Is this what Jade sees when he's having a seizure?
Is it a surrogate?
Be rational now.
Oh god, I'm getting sick.
Just be rational. You're not paying that up, bitch.
What do we do?
Watch and learn.
Meow.
Oh, nice. Buzzsaws that cannot logically actually be attached like that. Awesome.
Holy shit. Well, hopefully I didn't lose any of you guys watching that. If I did, this is the face I'm currently making. Sorry that I killed you with a seizure.
thanks for sticking in there. You didn't have to, but I appreciate you still leaving this in your sub feed. So now you might be saying, what on earth is going on? Phil's uploading to this channel again?
What?
Yes, but it's not the content that I used to do. This channel is now going...
Hey, person who never made the move over to DSP Gaming. I know that you were very excited at the prospect that I was going to upload a edited style content video situation type deal. Well, I'm here to tell you, sadly, you're going to be disappointed. I'm actually going to re-upload a bunch of shit in like 60 frames when it was 30 frames, and it's going to make you sick. So too bad you're not going to get edited style content. In fact, actually, you're going to get AI style content, and hopefully you're going to stick around for more content to come. Sounds good?
to be called DSP Throwback, and this channel's primary focus is going to be lost media. back in the
Lost
day.
media. How the fuck can you call it lost media? Imagine, okay, this is how lost media works according to Phil. If I have a fucking hat inside the closet, a hat inside the closet that I've never taken out, I know it's in there. You guys haven't seen it in years and years and years, but I have it in the closet. It's currently a lost hat. It's only a found hat when I put it on my head and show it off on stream. Then it's meaningful and flavorful. You know what? I get it. DSP is saying lost media the same way that DSP thought that the fucking football helmet was a new helmet or a new thing. It's like found helmet. But he doesn't really want to put it in the rotation, even though he confirmed he had it. You know what? I have a really good question. Think about this for a second. Guys, think about this. Sit your asses down, really think. Where's the big black foam finger? What happened to that thing? Remember when he was doing that little purchasing stream? And he was like, yeah, I don't know. We should get the big black one. And then he had it on that fucking football fucking abomination for like all of 2 minutes. And then it went away. Does that mean that foam football finger that was a big and black and cost him like over $20? Is that lost in time? Is it lost media? Is it actually a big black long finger? I mean, you could take that apart and say it's something else, but is it? I don't know. It fits the criteria. He lost it. He can't find it no more.
I used to have that camera pointed at a TV. I uploaded insane amounts of gameplay to my old channels, Darkside Phil and DSP Gaming. But in addition to that, there were other playthroughs that I was afraid to upload to those channels because there were certain game developers that, you would be a little worried that maybe they would hit you with a copyright strike. This was way before the era of being even able to monetize gameplay videos on YouTube. And so there were particular playthroughs, such as Red Dead Redemption and its DLC, Undead Nightmare, and some online sessions that I did with friends called Suicide Kings.
Wait a minute. Does that include John? I thought we weren't monetizing John anymore. Are you telling me we're going to re-upload footage with potentially John? Oh, I can't wait for that.
Was also the LA Noire playthrough from Rockstar that originally I played, and also my classic Final Fantasy XIII playthrough. Those games were played on separate YouTube channels from my main ones, just in case any copyright issues arose. Well, the problem is, there were no copyright issues, but the channels got hacked.
Whoa.
And they were shut down because the hackers started broadcasting illegal sports on those channels. I had no way to regain control, and YouTube closed them. So I've had these legacy playthroughs from 10 to 13 years ago. In fact, I think the Final Fantasy 14 or 13 one is like 14 years old now.
Waves it around.
These playthroughs have just sat around completely unwatchable. And it was last year I went into my closet, dug into my hard drive archives.
It wasn't last year. It literally wasn't last year. Do you hear this?
Watchable. And it was last year I went into
last year. He's had it and he's promised to do this for almost 2 years now. I'm not tripping, right? I'm not tripping. DSP closet clean out. I feel like it's been almost 2 years. It's been like a year and a half.
All right, everyone.
When did we do this? It was in July of 2022, so it's been a year and a half. I know that's semantics, but like, he's known he's had them. Bro. And he's been promising to upload these videos for a year and a half, and he just hasn't gotten around to doing it because he's way too lazy and he didn't want to put it on his old channel. So he's putting it on another channel and hoping to God it works out. That's kind of lame. I don't know. Remember, this is all because he cleaned out his closet. That is true. You got your legal sports and your illegal sports, dude. Yeah, I know. He should have said it was hand egg. It would have been good.
My closet, dug into my hard drive archives because I actually used to save all my old videos on hard drives, and I found a tremendous amount of lost media. Not only those playthroughs I just mentioned, but unknown playthroughs like Kung Fu Panda and Dante's Inferno. I never finished them, but they're a legacy content from over a decade ago that people might be interested in watching.
Yeah.
I found a ton.
I can't wait for how many Dereks are lining up and frothing at the goddamn mouth to watch DSP play Kung Fu Panda. I mean, you know, there are some people that probably want to see it. And who knows? Actually, this may spawn out a new, like, this is how you don't play. If he played it that badly. Well, wait, no. I guess it probably already exists. I think Dante's Inferno already exists. Maybe there is one for Kung Fu Panda. You know what? You know what? DSP, this is how you don't play Kung Fu Panda. Oh, we don't have a Kung Fu Panda. So I guess people who want to make this how you don't play, you literally have your opportunity to play, to make a new throwback style. This is how you don't play of content of old Phil, but like remastered in such a way, and it's going to be actually visual diarrhea because it's going to be 60 frames instead of 30 frames.
A vlogging
Pretty
stuff
cool.
that used to be on my old vlogging channel that's now impossible to watch. So all this lost media has been sitting around, and for years people have been asking me, will you ever re-upload it? Now is the time.
For years, people have asked for this. I ignored them for years. Now I'm uploading it. If he said that, I would have understood, because it was basically that. DSP basically just ignored them for years, and then he's finally doing it. Pretty cool.
But I don't want you to worry.
Whoa.
If you're a subscriber to this channel and you're like, oh man, I had this subscribed for 5.5 years and now Phil's gonna flood my inbox with videos. That's very much not the case, because here's the deal. Even though those playthroughs back in the day were incredibly lengthy in a million parts, they were all like 10-minute long parts. So like, for example, that Final Fantasy XIII playthrough was like 200 parts on YouTube. I'm not gonna do that to you.
Well, if it was 200 parts and we're dividing it by 3, that's still a lot of parts you're going to have to exist being in your inbox. Especially if he's doing it daily as he licks his lips. Look at him licking his lips up there. Look at it. 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 He's licking his lips right there. Pretty good. Pretty tasty. You know what? I'm going to screenshot that. That one's going to come in handy. That one's a keeper.
What I've actually done is enlisted the help of some people who are going to make these playthroughs more modernized. For example, I want to re-upload Final Fantasy XIII here, but I want to make it longer parts. So imagine combining the first 3 or 4 parts of that playthrough into one video, running it through an editor with all kinds of tweaks, making it a little bit less fuzzy, making it a little bit more high definition than that old 720p camera used to be. In addition, maybe enhancing the audio and things like that. Still the same gameplay, still the same commentary, but the videos will be longer, look better, and have thumbnails.
Well, they are longer. They do have thumbnails. I believe they do have thumbnails. Yeah, that does have a thumbnail, but whether or not it looks better, I mean, that's for you to decide. I don't know if this looks better.
Fall back on the disc too. Oh, wait,
I guess if you're not paying attention,
that wasn't like a challenge now, all right?
And you don't notice everything sounding really, really weird and tunnely, and you don't like look at all of this where the train is like splitting into fucking bone fragments and shit, I guess it does look better, but you gotta basically not look at it to notice how good it looks.
You can easily find where you were in a playthrough and stuff like that. That would be awesome, no? Completely kind of giving a whole remaster upgrade to my classic lost media playthroughs. And so that is going to be the primary purpose of this channel, and I'm going to begin work on that starting tonight. In fact, I think I'm going to start uploading videos and things and getting people to start working on them very soon.
And have peach fuzz anywhere?
Okay.
Wait, okay, Vikes, I'm not going to ask. You know what? Let's keep an eye on Vikes. Keep an eye on anything that's peach related, please.
Okay. Now, in addition to that, 2 other ideas I have for this channel. The first is that I would like to occasionally go on this channel and just do like a one-off chill night stream with some viewers. And what I would do is talk about the old days of being a YouTuber. You know, field questions about what was it like back then, 15 years ago. What were the differences of YouTube back then versus now?
I'm going to make a chill throwback style stream occasionally every once in a while with the viewers. It doesn't mean the viewers get to go on and talk with him. It means that they get to exist there in a chat that can talk to him and sometimes give him money. So he can talk about how things used to be. The thing that we already get in a pre-stream anyway. That's what we're going to get.
What was it like? having comments and what was it like interacting with people, right? Before live streaming, was it hard to keep in contact? What about how YouTube channels were? They were very different back then, and the whole
imagine how pertinent it is to talk with a fucking viewing audience for more than 20 minutes about how YouTube used to look like. Because we're not going to go back to how YouTube used to. Bro, YouTube used to have it where you didn't have to have a fucking application, like a fucking extension, so we could see the dislike bar, all right? YouTube used to have this, but it don't. And we have to fucking use an extension for that. And yeah, we cry about it, but we don't have a full-blown fucking meltdown session for 20 minutes talking about how it used to be. We just kind of say it and we move the fuck on. What is DSP going to say? Back in the day when fucking YouTube used to look like fucking MySpace and Facebook, I used to be able to put up a fucking JPEG that I didn't even fucking own as I sat there and advertised to you like it was some kind of like personalized channel. How many times can he tell us that story before we know that story? Because we already have heard him say the story. It's not something that we need to say. He doesn't even have any pictures. What is he going to look for? He's going to have to wait for somebody to submit him what a picture used to look like for his channel. I don't even think he has one of those. But we're going to do it.
Attitude of people on YouTube was completely different. It was like a different site, honestly. So every once in a while to actually go back and reminisce about the past could be pretty neat and something neat for this throwback channel. But in addition to that, another idea I have is that once we actually have these legacy lost media playthroughs on this channel, perhaps I could sometimes come here and do a stream where I will react to my old playthroughs.
And the question is bared asking, is it going to be the ones he uploaded that looks like fucking trash that are upscaled to 60 frames where Jade looks at it, he actually might go into a seizure? Are those the ones that we're going to react to? Are we going to react to when DSP for some reason was talking about, look out, I need my Nikes and we need to run away, this dude, or I'm thinking about fried chicken? Like, are we going to react to that? Is that really what we're going to react to? I thought that was DSP of the past. So we're going to say that dude was pretty stupid. I was acting back then. I was only joking. I mean, yeah, he was only joking, but like, I thought we didn't do that now because that is what we used to be and we're not that anymore. And we like to react to like K-pop videos and like people eating mukbangs and shit like that. The fuck is it supposed to serve? He always wants to reminisce about some bullshit in the past, but that's some shit that you do with your friends. You do this on your page occasionally more, maybe once, twice, once every 5 years, but damn. Yeah, this dude, he goes back into the past. He reaches back into the past for everything. One of the things that a few people in Discord were doing, they were watching some of the old King of Hate vlogs and like the state of the kingdom or whatever the fuck he used to call it, the state of the hate live or whatever. And some of the things that he would talk about are like, so the same ideas he implements today. Like you could go back in time and see how many times DSP tried to do the whole, I'm going to start a news channel where I get to talk about the gaming news and everything. Like that was a thing he used to do. Before he had the daily crap, he used to have a series that would happen every fucking end of the week where he talked about all the games he played. Now he does it nightly. This dude has slowly evolved and redone and reused all of his old ideas because he never has a new fucking idea to do. And if he does, he's always poorly implemented every single time. Yeah, the politics channel. The politics channel at this point is the only thing he needs to implement. It'll be everything he's always promised and more. And then at that point, we just got to wait for him to open up a sandwich shop. Oh, shit. You know what? I forgot about that. Sarah, you're going to hate me, but I still have yet to set up the sandwich shop. I got to remind myself to do that this weekend because there's going to come a time where DSP is going to talk about the sandwich shop, the sandwich references, and I got to make sure that I'm ready to be in the sandwich shop at a moment's notice. You know what? Future Ann. No, scratch that. Everybody in Discord who's hearing me say this right now, please don't at me. Just somebody DM me and just remind myself to do the sandwich shop scene and I'll set it up. He had one ready to go and everything. We're working at a fucking Subway. It's pretty cool. I sent you a DM of I did nothing wrong on Twitter, posting some great AI screenshots. Let's take a look. Thank you, Gamebox, for the holy shit. Oh, this is bad. Bro, what the fuck? is this? Current? No. Domino? What the fuck does that mean? Fixing to ditching already, huh? Hey now, great. The entire army aim out to play. Pretty cool. I saw this one and I thought it was fucking tripping. I was like, what the fuck is this? I saw that in the corner of my eye and I thought it was like, oh God, it was like, oh, that's horrible artifact. That's pretty good though. That's wild. Yeah, it's a yeah, it does look like a Phantom Philip, huh? If you really stare at it long enough, it kind of looks like Phil's in there. That's pretty good. Big ups. All right, who's sending me what? All right. Yes, thank you, like all fucking 5 of you for sending me the sandwich shop references. Okay, I'll fucking set it up. Hate Army, bro. Okay, Hate Army. I can't. I'm looking at it. Hate Army sent me a zoomed in version of it. It does kind of look like a DSP. If you gave him a little goatee, that's basically a DSP. Lightning, I didn't know you were so manly. Pretty cool.
DSP of the current day versus DSP 15 years ago, watching and commentating and probably cringing at a lot of that commentary from back in the day. You know, I was a very different guy back then. And so
I kind of want DSP to react to gameplay of today. Like, he kind of was tricked into it once or twice, but he kind of skipped it because he was bored of it. And he kind of knows. Man, would I kill for DSP to react to current DSP shit? How do you think he would feel about just a mundane playthrough of, like, Baldur's Gate? No, actually, not even Baldur's Gate. No, a mundane playthrough of, like, the previous Yakuza game. Not even the one he's currently playing, but just a previous one where he's just grinding in the sewer and he's just talking. Oh, man, that would be legendary. He used to say those were cool, fun, chill games.
it was YouTube. A lot of things flew and were allowed that today you watch like, oh my God, that's cancelable material. Well, you know, things back then were very different. And I think it would be neat to see how things have changed and to get my take on that stuff in the present day. And to kind of collectively laugh and cringe at how I used to be when I was making content for that much younger.
We're going to talk about that.
Right? So
that was pretty good.
That's my ideas for this channel. I hope that sounds good to you. Perhaps there's even more ideas that you guys could have for things that I could do with this DSP Throwback channel. I think that there's a lot of potential for a completely unused channel.
That's where I want to actually see it.
And I'd like to hear your thoughts.
Okay, people in the Discord, do you remember that particular episode of DSP when he was playing RoboCop? I think it was like it's probably like the second to last part of RoboCop. It may have been the finale. But I want to find that one moment where DSP was cheesing that boss and you couldn't hear him. I want to see what his chat was saying the entire time, because that shit is legendary.
So number one, if you're watching this video, thanks for watching this long. Basically, here's the deal. I need to start using this channel again.
Okay, so you could just basically cut off 8.5 minutes and all of this part is the thing that he actually wants you to pay attention to.
Because it lost its partnership status a few years ago, YouTube changed the criteria of how a channel can be partnered. Basically, you have to upload 3 videos within a certain time period, and you also have to get a certain amount of watch hours.
And that's the reason why he's telling you everybody needs to go watch this and buy in. He's basically telling you, hey, help me get remonetized because I'm right now demonetized because I'm no longer partnered. Please help me re-partner this fucking channel. Go over here and watch my shit.
I haven't put a video on this channel for 5.5 years. No one's watching it. Obviously, it's defunct. So if you're still subscribed, thank you. But I'm forewarning you.
All right,
there will be new content on this channel soon. And if you're not interested in the throwback content, this might be a time you would want to unsubscribe.
Oh, I want to say words. Okay, I'm not going to say words. I am going to say different words. My brother in Christ. Why on earth would you tell people? I'm literally prayer handsing right now. I'm literally prayer handsing. My brother in Christ, why would you tell people to unsubscribe? What is your fucking malfunction where you would tell people to actively unsubscribe from your fucking channel, you fucking ding dong? Like, actually think about that for a second. Why are you promoting this? Mr. Brunel. Oh my God, Mr. Brunel, please.
But if you're interested in the content, it might be time to hit that notification button again, because there's going to be cool new stuff showing up probably within the next few weeks, and I'm curious to get your thoughts on it.
Cool new
now,
stuff.
Once we start getting regular viewers and we start getting new videos uploaded regularly, I'll probably be able to repartner this channel, and you're going to see ads on it again. I don't currently have plans to do anything with memberships or anything like that.
Okay, but
maybe in the future, but
and maybe in the future. I don't plan on doing any kind of memberships or anything. Ad first. Maybe memberships, maybe later.
For now, I just want this to be a place to watch my old content in a better
Make
format
money.
and to
make
basically
money.
talk about it.
He literally can stream without being a partner. I can stream without being a partner. I'm not a fucking partner. I don't make... Okay, look at this. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert for anybody who fucking doesn't pay attention to anything. I don't know if I fucking said this a million times, but I will say it again. Spoiler? I'm not a fucking partner. I don't fucking make ad revenue. You don't have to be a partner. You don't have to do any of this shit for you to be able to stream and upload videos. Literally, there is no purpose. He just wants to make more money. And he wants to figure out how he can make more money from you in the future. It is literally worthless. What the fuck?
So I hope you like that idea. Leave some comments on this video and let me know what you think. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this new take for my old content here on DSP Throwback. And you'll notice there's a new banner, there's a new watermark and logo. It's all in process.
Glad
this
I
could
don't see
definitely
that
be improved
watermark.
in time. This is not all
And
set in
I
stone.
barely noticed
so I hope
this.
that you'll bear with it. It's kind of rough going as we just tried to get things kind of spruced up. It's been 5.5 years. There's cobwebs everywhere, right? But
Yeah.
let me know your thoughts. Let
I
me know if you're
agree.
interested.
Cobwebs.
Is there anything else you'd like to see on a channel like this? I'm
Cobwebs
all
and
ears,
crap.
all right? And I want to say thank you for your patience. Thank you.
Remember when he was all ears and he had a fucking suggestion box and he said he was going to read out the suggestion box for all of your suggestions on how to improve his channel? And how he only read some of them, and whenever he read them, he got very, very angry, and he insulted many people who were either fans or bystanders, and then he stopped reading them all together. I remember. I fucking remember that. What happened to that? If you want your feedback, why didn't you use that fucking thread that you were using before? Here's some fucking feedback, Phil. Something that you're never gonna fucking know, you're never gonna hear, and I'm not gonna post it here because I don't want to give engagement in a stupid video where you spend like 10 minutes coercing your fucking followers to give you the ability to make ad revenue on here. Something that's gonna be literally pennies per like thousands of views, because Lord help him if he's going to make that much money on videos that came out from like the early 2000s, unless he says the N-word and people like want to flock to it. Bill, you honestly need to just focus on your core audience and yourself. One of the things that I voted on of if I could give one piece of advice to Phil, stop relying on your chat to decide what fucking game you want to play. Literally just play whatever the fuck you want. Every single time you rely on chat or your fucking viewing audience or voters or anything to vote on whatever fucking game you're going to play, you always end up miserable. Or you have to force people to be happy. I fucking hate it. Everybody fucking hates it. Play a Dragon Quest game, play a fucking throwback game, play anything, but play something you want to fucking play. Because Lord knows the only reason why you're enjoying fucking stupid Baldur's Gate right now is because people are holding your hand. If they weren't holding your hand and giving you money, you would hate the fucking game. You weren't legitimately enjoying it. You weren't legitimately learning anything out of it. Stop it. Get some fucking help. Play something you want to do. Because goddamn, is it fucking boring right now. Big ups Brand Dude for the raid. Hello, Brand Dude and friends. You're here at the perfect time. It's only a short stream. And I'm currently reviewing, or at least was reviewing, the DSP Final Fantasy XIII upload from 2010. From the PS3 playthrough part 1, a classic reborn, where you got to watch sickening frames like this. and you hope to God you're not fucking throwing up, trying to like literally rationalize what you just saw in like 5 seconds. Like, look at this in fucking half speed. Look at this.
Challenge now, all right? Hey!
Look at how everything wiggles and jiggles as we try and struggle to find a frame. Dude's like going through the Matrix. We're teleporting. Man, we got artifacting everywhere. This is what he sees as high quality. He didn't even fucking review this.
Fighting or having sex?
But you know what? This is perfect content for a perfect guy like DSP. Pretty cool, fun, and amazing. Upscaled 60 frames. No problems whatsoever. AI is the future, baby. Let's fucking go. And he makes a poop joke. There you go. He made a fucking poop joke. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's very low effort. But don't worry. People like Jade aren't going to be able to enjoy this content. They're going to be like looking like this, and they're going to be zonked. They're going to be zonked and maybe on the floor within minutes, drooling.
For watching for so long.
And that's not going to be because they watch the content. It's probably because they took their meds. But you know what I mean.
You might be someone who only watched this channel 6 years ago. You're like, oh man, what is this? Well, you might be interested. I don't know. And of course, you can always check out my other channels.
Confident.
DSP Gaming is the channel where every single day I'm live streaming
confident.
the podcast and tons of gameplay. DSP Reacts is the channel where every week I do a fun react show. Sometimes I do food vlogs. Sometimes we do tier maker videos and countdowns and fun stuff there. Give it all a look. And thank you so much for being a viewer and fan for so long. 15 years and counting and keeping it going. So I hope this explains the idea between, or the idea behind DSP Throwback. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon for new content.
All right, 10 minutes reached. We can hit the stop button
right here on the new channel.
Look at the data. Make sure that our cursor is currently hovering. No, he's literally doing this. He's got like fucking this thing on. He's got this thing on right now. He's looking for the stop streaming button because he doesn't want to hotkey it at all. He's looking for this, trying to hit the stop stream right now. He's looking for that. Well, technically stop record. That's the one that he's specifically looking for, but that's what he's looking for.
Peace out, everyone.
Peace out.
I'll see you then.
See you then when? See you then when? Well, I guess we saw him now. That was pretty good. Don't worry. They're going to be subscribing fucking droves. And they're going to look at like DSP videos that are super popular. Like the worst gameplay I've ever played, Homefront: The Revolution, and other shit. It's pretty good. DSP, thanks for your support here for the last few weeks. What was this?
Hello everyone, it's Phil here, and it's actually pretty late night. I'm making a very quick video here for those of you who have been watching my videos on KO Gaming for the past 3 weeks. I want to say thank you to everyone who, in the interim of time when DSP Gaming was demonetized erroneously by Google, by the way, I should add, because they fixed the problem. It was completely on their end and had nothing to do with me or anything I had done. But anyway, for those of you that came over here, who subscribed to this channel and who watched the video content on this channel for the last few weeks, I want to say thank you very much for your dedication. Really awesome to know that even at a time when the normal...
KO Gaming? What is Teespring? I thought it's just called Spring now. DSP, huh? Dark Side. I just know this is KO Gaming. I don't know who this DSP Gaming is.
Channel was under a lot of problems that you guys would still move over to a new channel if need be.
Oh, he did have cat, huh?
Makes me feel great. And I know that it was not easy. It was a pain in the ass to have to come here every day instead of DSP Gaming.
He doesn't want to wake up Cat,
going back and forth between the two to find out what was going on.
King of Hate.
News is,
wait a minute.
Seems like we are good to go on DSP Gaming. It was a few days ago. I got full monetization back on my
money is
channel.
Back, baby.
And so since then, the past couple of days, I've been uploading exclusively to DSP Gaming.
I'm going to back this video
Night
up.
in the Woods videos as well as H1Z1.
I don't want to lose this.
Today, I uploaded both the premiere of my
with a W and an L
playthrough, which ended up being quite good near the end of the session that I did, and then Madden 19's long shot mode,
dude,
which
he's
is the
giving you
story
a
mode of the
fucking
game.
pre-stream. He's giving you a daily wrap. This is literally a daily wrap. This is a proto daily wrap. This is okay. Actually, think about it. This was a proto daily wrap from 2018. It didn't even exist yet. DSP is whispering to you because it's late at night. He's telling you all the games he played, whatever happened. And he's like, yeah, man, I can't wait to get back to fun gaming adventures next time on DSP Gaming.
Freaking hilarious. People were having a blast in the stream.
It's a proto rap.
If you want to follow along with all of my new gameplay moving forward, please head back over to DSP Gaming at youtube.com/DSP Gaming. Yes, that is where I will be uploading my gameplay moving forward because it makes sense. That's where I've got the most viewership. I've got the most subs. That's where I always wanted to be. I never wanted to have to jump from one channel to another because of monetization issues. That is a total error on YouTube and Google's fault.
If you really think about this, this was all because he wasn't able to make ad revenue. He was on Twitch. Like, I know you guys have, okay, the super majority of you guys have existed long enough where you've seen him transition from Twitch to YouTube. But like, this was back when he was on Twitch. He actively hated his YouTube, like people who watched his shit, his YouTube viewers. It's hard to call them viewers because the people who view didn't really watch his shit and they didn't give him money. And he made that one video where he was like, I've been asking my Twitch audience to step up and they've been helping out now more than ever, but I'm now asking you to step it up and like give me more support. But it's wild because like he's pretending as if this was going to mean anything. He could have kept uploading here and it just would have not changed a thing. Oh my God, he's being so weird about this.
But we're good now. You know, back to business
We're
as
good.
usual.
I can make some fucking ad revenue.
Just to clarify, keep uploading longer videos. If you actually head over there, you'll notice all the videos I've been doing the past 2 days are long. The We Happy Few videos are about an hour long. The Maiden videos are about 30 to 40 minutes long. The Night in the Woods videos, I think, are over 2 hours long.
The hour-long
So I'm doing
segments.
long sessions now. I'm not going to be doing
We were
these
short
shorter
stroking.
videos like
We were
I used
long
to do anymore. So
stroking,
if you want
baby.
to subscribe to KO Gaming for the first
They call
time
me
ever, excuse
stroking.
me, if you want to subscribe to DSP Gaming for the first time ever, because maybe previously you watched the videos over there, but you didn't sub because you knew that it was going to flood your inbox, those issues will no longer be a problem at all.
And now you get like 9 notifications if you're sub to fucking DSP Gaming. You get a pre-stream, you get 3 parts from that, you get 2 night stream parts, you're going to get a daily rep, and then you're going to have like his 2 live notifications that day. And then if you get a community post, so that's 10. You literally, no, actually it's even more than 10. Because he doesn't do 1 community post, he does like fucking 4 a day. So you're getting 13 notifications just to be subscribed to DSP Gaming, just for the fact that he streamed twice in 1 day. That's it. Holy crap. Imagine just getting flooded. You would have to hit this every single day and you would just see guaranteed 13 of these. But then most of these actually wouldn't be there. Because, you know, after like the 3rd notification for a channel, they kind of like stop doing the notifications because they think you're spamming. So whenever DSP does that, people only notice like the first 3 uploads he does, and that's it.
It's always going to be longer videos over there from now on, guys and gals, okay?
All right.
Also,
Pretty cool.
I do want to mention that some of the playthroughs that were exclusive to this channel, for example, remember I finished up Silent Hill 2 HD on KO Gaming.
Whoa.
I finished up Persona 5 on KO Gaming, but those playthroughs had started over on DSP Gaming. Over the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start uploading those videos to DSP Gaming, including right now, actually, overnight, I'm uploading the Silent Hill 2 HD videos. So those will be live as of Saturday, August 11th over on DSP Gaming and added to that playlist. So
no, we're
all
not.
the videos
Not
will be
would not.
watchable
So that's
in one
14.
single playlist.
14
I'm going to do the same for Persona 5,
notifications.
and then eventually, basically every Saturday when I have a day off and I'm normally not uploading
Saturday
to my
day
channels,
off?
I'm going to upload some of the videos from
Oh,
here that were
man.
on KO
We
Gaming.
don't do that
in
anymore.
the interim of DSP Gaming being demonetized. So in essence, all of the videos that were here on KO Gaming are eventually going to show up over on DSP Gaming, okay? But again, thank you guys very much for
that
your
air
support over
conditioner
here.
running?
I appreciate it. KO
It's
Gaming
fucking
will still
whizzing.
remain live as a backup channel if I ever need to do anything in regards to a channel as a fallback channel, right? And in essence, also, if I ever start doing a different style of video, if I ever decide for whatever reason to go back to the longer, more edited style game reviews and the like that I used to do, then I'll consider using this channel for it. But thank you guys for your support in the meantime.
Thank you, you idiots. If I ever need to go back as a backup channel, I'll go here. And if I ever need to put in long edited shit, I'm going to put it here. Well, you know what? He did. 30 minutes of edited, stitched together 2010 playthrough ran through a fucking upscaler to make it look like we're watching Naruto battles, but they're all fragmented.
It was really awesome of you to come over and check out the videos over here. But DSP Gaming's back, so I hope you'll head over there. And I hope if you have never been a sub, that you will, because if you like the style of video, the longer style videos that were here for the past 3 weeks, you're going to get those over on DSP Gaming, okay? And of course, on a side note, as you guys can see here, my 10-year anniversary Dark Side Phil merchandise is live on my Teespring store. Give it a look. I actually wore one of the shirts today on stream. People really loved it.
Yes.
And I think that this is going to be a hit, this product line. So give it a look, and thanks for your support,
what
everyone.
A product line.
That's it. For KO Gaming, this is Phil.
He literally almost called it DSP Gaming again. He keeps fucking up.
And so give it a look, and thanks for your support, everyone. That's it. For KO Gaming, this
it's like when he calls Cat my mom instead of my wife.
This is Phil signing off. Thanks for 3 great weeks.
Thanks
and now I hope to see you back
weeks.
over on DSP Gaming
Fuck
on a
off.
daily basis.
See you over
Peace
there.
out, everybody.
Peace out later. And then he would just go back to Twitch and then stream on Twitch. And then he would complain about all those fucking worthless people on YouTube not giving him enough attention and money. And then he would run over to YouTube, the fucking platform that he would constantly like berate and say that, wow, YouTube is fucking stupid and Google is fucking stupid and they're taking my money and blah, 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 blah. But now they're pretty cool. They're pretty cool, fun, and positive. And actually Twitch is the negative people. Well, you know what? That's subjective. That's really subjective. Look, you can make the argument that YouTube is better than Twitch. You know, in some and a lot of aspects, YouTube is better than Twitch. But I will tell you this. I also have fun on Twitch too. As long as you're not going around showing your titties, then you're pretty much good to go. It's a really, really easy rule to follow, right? Just don't show your tits and you're good. But I guess in Boogie's case, it was also don't show your ball sack too. And DSP made a joke about that. Hey, speaking about DSP and making jokes, we also have the Mike Klum situation style deal. So I guess I get to like reiterate how I feel about all of this. Eventually you're gonna get him reaching out. And I think at some point, DSP is gonna have to come to terms with the fact that Mike Klum is actively on fucking Kiwi Farms. You know, that site that is super forbidden and all of the all of the media tells us that we're not supposed to be on there and shit like that. Yeah, he's actually gonna be on there. Let me see. Huff had this? Yeah, Huff had this. You can see the post he made. Hello all. Post announced there's official feature-length documentary being produced on Dark Side Phil. My name is Mike Klum. I'm a film producer and documentary creator working on a film about the life and work of Phil Burnell, aka Dark Side Phil. The film will document Phil's current life as a content creator, his childhood, rise to popularity, and various controversies, his downfall from his peak, and his failure. I don't know if DSP has actually read all of this, but this literally gives you an outline of what the fuck he's going to be talking about. So, you know, he's already window dressing this up as a failure. DSP's already a fucking failure. It's not going to change. It's just going to him explain why he's a fucking failure. Whatever. I'm making a few things from this, I'm seeking a few things from his community by making this post. I love to interview a member of the Kiwi Farms community regarding Phil and your thoughts and opinions on Phil as a person and content creator. As Phil calls them detractors, or if there are any fans in here too, would love to get your input. If you're concerned about privacy and doxing, as seems to be common, there are a variety of cinematic approaches in which you can maintain anonymity. If that is of importance, as well as the consideration phase, phone call, email, etc., being done in confidence and privacy. I'd love input to know what you'd like to see in the documentary on Phil, scene ideas, interview questions, subjects to interview, and more. Let me know. I'll do my best to consider including it in the film. To be clear, there's neither a puff piece nor a hit piece. If you have seen my film on Boogie 2988, you will see that I'm really here, or see that really I'm here to show all the sides of the conversation. You may have seen my debut film on Boogie, where I dive into his life. It'll give you a sense of the tone of the film. Now, here's the thing. If anybody had any kind of fucking sense, DSP would have had the sense to watch this. This is presented in such a way where you get a glimpse of a man who is failing, ailing, and basically waiting to die. Not even in Minecraft, like in real reality. He sees himself expiring in the next 5 to 10 years. He showcases all of his mistakes that he has made. And I don't think DSP is going to be as open, but if we're going with how it was presented here, it may not have been intended to be painted as a sad, miserable life, but that's how it came off as. So if Phil is not paying attention, he's just going to be made to be a spectacle for an hour. You're going to get his past, and it's going to be very brief, maybe no longer than 20 minutes. And you're going to get a lot of his current controversies and how they're explained. Yeah, there's a couple of L's that the trolls can probably take. Anywhere from the initial, like, swatting that happened in, 2015? During the SOK heydays? To the fucking escort controversy, which in reality, it's kind of hard to say, well, it's shit that really could have been stopped. Hell, I even believed initially in the escort saga myself, but he's going to ride or die that, but those aren't the only controversies that were in his life. And if he's not careful, he's going to dredge them up and they're going to be made public to a larger audience, especially considering how well this documentary did. It's not to say that Boogie is a nobody and he shouldn't have gotten this many views, but I don't know. Even if it only gets 1 million views, you're literally introducing potentially 1 million new people to who DSP was and is, and potentially who he will become. A guy who just sits there and he begs for money, and he used to be popular one time back in 2012, and now he's not. And he kind of struggles to have any kind of relevance in any of the scenes. Bill already likely got word Mike lurking on the farms. This is the honeymoon phase until the documentary is out. Afterwards, he can shit on him. Yeah, that's true. He and Kathy watched it. I still am surprised if he actually watched it from end to end. Wait, dude. DSP said this movie won't be like the Boogies because that's a sad story, and DSP said it won't be like that. But the reason why it was sad was because Boogie's life is sad. What does DSP have going for him? He doesn't have any friends. He doesn't stay in touch with most of his family. He doesn't really go outside and socialize with anybody. He just sticks to his wife, his cat, and the people that watch his videos. What kind of fucking existence is that? It's fucking nonsense. Bill expects to replicate this sort of. We're gonna get an extended victim segment regardless. I don't think it'll be within the. I don't think it'll be within the film itself. I think he will probably get 2 or 3 minutes to explain himself and say how terrible life is and how everybody fucked him over. But I mean, the reason why people don't believe DSP is because DSP never shows anything to make him believable or redeemable. One of the things that you have to keep in mind with his latest pre-stream that got clipped out, what is it, yesterday or the day before, when he reacted to Mike Klum putting out his public posts and all of his plans that he tried to keep secret actually being unveiled to the world. He wanted to have the narrative that in reality, it's going to go my way and it's not so bad. But he's literally doing the same exact thing he did last year with Stuttering Craig. If you rewind the clock a year, around the same time around New Year, he was praising how he was excited for a new project that he was going to do, which was eventually going to be revealed that he was going to have an interview that he tried to keep secret, and it didn't really stay secret for too long. He was excited, and even when it got revealed, he was still excited. He wanted to tap into a new audience. He wanted to showcase, he wanted this to be the end all be all, an explanation of who he was and what kind of person he is, and this, that, and the third. He's doing it again. He's falling into the same exact trappings again. He does this every fucking year during the New Year's, where he likes to pretend that he's doing new Year's resolutions. I'm going to be less toxic. How many times have we heard I'm going to be less toxic? Last year, he said he was going to stop begging just for Sir Moist. And what happened with that? He went right back to begging. How many times has he said, I'm going to focus on the content and not the haters? And then he focused right on the fucking trolls. This dude never keeps to any of his fucking promises. You can go back to every single one of DSP's like New Year's resolutions, like pre-stream videos, except for the 2021, because he forgot to record it, but I actually have it recorded and it's still in my archives. I still have it, Phil. I could give it to you. You literally could rip it right from my what the fuck is it called? My backup account on stupid site that nobody goes to, but I like to pretend that people can go to. That site, yeah, that site. God damn it. Remember how many times he tried to invoke DS positive? This is going to be the year. This decade's going to be the decade. I'm going to turn it around. We're going to be positive. Yeah, man. Sure was fucking positive. He's giving the thumbs up like Boogie's giving the thumbs up right now. Wearing a goddamn CPAP. But he goes through this every year and he's already convinced himself this is going to be a great idea. Well, you know what? I guess it will be. DSP can't understand. He doesn't realize that he's being used as a stepping stone. It's not to say that Mike Klum can't do that. If he puts out a documentary, great. It's his prerogative. And if DSP agrees to it, great. It's his fucking prerogative. But if DSP thinks it's going to be some kind of like watershed moment, like is this going to shed some kind of new light into DSP? DSP was actually positive the entire time. How? DSP has never once showed us that he even cares about fucking charity. He doesn't go and volunteer at a fucking soup kitchen. He doesn't go and clean up communities. He doesn't he barely does good things for his own fucking chat. Unless it's given to him. He doesn't gift free subs. He has to wait until YouTube can do that for him and he gets free gifted subs. I bet you hasn't even mentioned it yet that he has another 10 to give away right now for the month of January. He's going to hold that. Hell, he might even fucking forget that until somebody bait tips him. What ended up happening with the gifted games? It literally took him a month before he finally gifted those fucking games. Well, after they were even worthwhile. He could have gave it that day that he came back on stream. Guys, I'm back. I'm no longer sick. Here are the gifted games I wanted to give out. They weren't even his. It was some other fan that donated to him. This dude shits on everything that anybody who's ever given to him, unless he happens to forget their name. And then you never get a fucking word in of thanks ever again. You just say, you know, the person who did this, you know. I'm not saying that he should name and shame him, but like he really doesn't care. He doesn't even get back when he's obligated to. Look what's happened to fucking Patreon. His Patreon right now has 4 fucking perks. 4 perks. And only one of them is truly active. All of the rest of them, he has 2 perks that are literally centered around Ask the King. A thing that no longer happens. It's at this point, we have 5 months to go before it will have been a full year before DSP has ever done a DSP Ask the King. We have 5 months to go. And then what? Can we call it a scam at that point? Anybody who's like subscribed to tier 2 or tier 3? If you're giving him $10 or $20, is it a scam then? Because he doesn't give you a verbal thank you, and it doesn't happen on a fucking crawl on a video, and you don't get to ask personalized questions. You're literally getting scammed out of your money. But he doesn't even fucking give him that. Fuck it. If he was like true and honest to his words, he would cancel him and say, hey, if you want, just resubscribe at a lower tier. Or ask him to replace it with something else. He announced that he's actually changing the perks on Patreon, and it's just a legacy way of supporting him. Well, golly gee, it's a legacy way until you fucking label it as a way to support him, and you're going to get this reward. So you've been scamming for the last, 7 months? And then only now, even now, he hasn't changed it. We are still scamming until we change it? That's a fucking funny way of just wanting to rewrite history. Exactly. Remember when people suggested for him to do charity streams and he blamed it on the trolls? How are the trolls always at fault for all of this nonsense, man? It can't always be the fucking trolls, and it needs to stop always being the fucking trolls. The trolls aren't going to like dictate this. It's going to be this guy that dictates it. And I guarantee you, all of you fucking DSP fans that are floating around out there, because I know like 1 or 2 of you fucking listening here, you need to fucking speak up and actually say your piece about this shit. Because if you don't, it's literally going to be only the fucking detractors have something to say about DSP. And his fans don't give a shit enough to fucking defend him and can't say something nice about DSP. Which I don't even really care at this point. I straight up just couldn't give a fuck at this point. If you want to defend him, fucking co-sign to it. I don't fucking care. If you don't want to, fine. Don't even fucking defend him. I don't care. I'm not out here to fucking end his career, but I'm just gonna fucking laugh at it. Laugh at a situation where he's sitting here trying to rationalize how somehow or another this fucking kind of documentary is gonna be beneficial to him. I guess so. I mean, views are views, even if it's from a whole bunch of hate watching or a bunch of negativity. Whatever, I don't fucking care. Let's move on from that. Let's take a look at the segment that I wanted to go over, which was the RoboCop segment. This was pretty cool. This was DSP playing RoboCop, and I'm gonna use the raw fill because this is pretty good. You get to see the chat as they sat there complaining. DSP, I literally can't hear.
So, is this the tattoo parlor?
Big ups Tattoo Power.
Dumpster. See, like, sure, like, I don't think the dumpster would hurt Ed, right? Like, I don't feel like it would do anything. Jade is playing Tekken 7 bowling again. I think Tekken 8 is supposed to have a ton of mini games, right? Like a ton of side content mini games. Pretty
Look at this.
Oh, what the hell is that? Ed is down here?
Now imagine for the next fucking 5 minutes, this is the content. This is it right here. Listen to him. Let's talk.
I wonder what other games Tekken people have besides this stuff. I wonder about new stuff. It's not working? What do you mean it's not working? Yes, it is. Take a look at the cell phone. I mean, it's going to take a while, but we're going to get them like this. So you just sit here and do it. Do I love Rice Krispies? Indeed, I actually do. I think Rice Krispies are delicious. I like the sound of Rice too. I put sugar on top and have this. I love Cocoa Krispies as well.
Can anybody even hear what he said? Like, I can barely hear it, and that's only because I have my fucking earbuds like jammed in my ears. But like, we can't hear you. Damn, he's got a lot of health. Like, nobody can hear. Game is too loud, says Genesis Gaming. He's literally talking about Rice Krispies and how he likes the ones with sugar on the top. And all you can just hear is...
Yeah, I've always wanted Rice Krispies. I'm out of here. The thing is, I never really do breakfast cereal. I usually just have like a bagel or breakfast cereal or bagel. Genesis Gaming says game is too low. What do you mean by that? If I find another turret hacking you. Oh, really? Oh, I didn't even know. All right, I'll try that. I had no clue that would actually work. If I see her, I will not shoot her. Jasper is great. He's going to run around town, talking to us, supporting your talking. You see how crazy this gun is now that I leveled it up? So all I have to do is sit here and all my work will go straight. I don't have to worry about health. My health regenerates to 75%. Guys, this is the cool thing to do. I don't even have to worry about it. Why are we cheesing the boss? This is not cheesing. This is the, I mean, all you're going to do is walk up these boosters and not be able to dodge. I can do shields, I can dash, I can throw them. It doesn't really matter. It's the same shit. I've already fought. If this was an original boss, I'd go fight it. I already fought this boss twice in the playthrough. We fought him early on in the warehouse, then we fought him just again at that convention because So it's kind of
put on the other one.
A million times. I'm not gonna high volume on the game. You guys can't hear me. You guys can't hear me as I'm doing this. Seriously. Oh, we're down to half health. Watch this vid back when I upload it. Why? Because the volume's off? Or because what's wrong with you guys? Listen, what do you guys want to do? Watch me fight the fucking thing again. You guys are like, the game's way too loud when I do this, huh?
And then he stops the fucking shooting, goes on his fucking Scarlet, lowers the floor of the volume just a little bit, and he says, oh, you can hear me now.
I lowered it a little bit. I don't know if that's going to help, though.
He could have went into the options right there and lowered the SFX volume. He literally could have done that, but then you get this.
It might just be that this part's... Oh, no. It might just be that this part's long.
Actually, you know what? I don't even know if he lowered it.
Part's... Oh, no.
Okay, yeah, he did.
It might be that this part's long. Or not long, loud. This part's too loud. There we go. The game's sound effects are way too high. Well, that was the idea. Keep in mind that we couldn't use the music, the copyrighted music, so it's time for RoboCop to kick some ass from 700 feet away. Can't see what he's shooting. It doesn't matter. We're going to win today. Yes. Like, he could literally be shooting at anything. He could be shooting at aliens.
I like how one of the people who are currently complaining is Jade. Jade's actually complained that it's too fucking loud. Could you imagine Jade on his fucking little high chair? He's like, Phil, it's too loud. Phil, I can't hear you, Phil. Jade is literally complaining he's having an audio fucking sensory overload. And he's just sitting here, blam, 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 blam.
I can't see it for you. Doesn't really matter though. Where does he keep all those bullets? I don't know. It's Robo Cheats. Robo bullets. There's an endless speed of bullets going to the gun. What? Dun 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 dun. La 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 la. What do you mean you can't hear me? Yes, you can hear me. You're so full of it. Put my mouth closer to the mic so you can hear me talk as I fight Ed 209 from 700 miles away. Now you can hear me talk into the mic during this epic boss fight. This is very exciting content now. Yes, for you here on the channel. Oh my god.
I hate this because I'm basically jacking off the air. And it's very weird on my end to make my hand move like this. That's all I'm doing.
Maximum excitement on DSP Gaming today as we fight
That's a bit of knowledge. I'm currently just jacking off the air, just waving.
Nightbot. I don't know what they said, but they got timed out by Nightbot. It wasn't me. Don't blame me for the bot takeover of Detroit and of my chat. The apocalypse is here. Ready? Here we go.
Was that even worth it? Was that even worth it? Was that worth it in the end? We quite literally just went blam, 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 blam with like the basic of basic pistols. And this entire chat is sitting there screaming, Phil, we can't even hear you. Yeah, I kind of actually think this was to spite them. I think this was actually him being pissed off for the money. I don't even know. Fuck it. I really, truly don't even know. But goddamn, was this even worth it? Fucking A. And you know what the worst part is? He would go over there and he would continue to do it again. I don't even know if he's splitting apart. I don't know if he's looking at it.
Let me tell you guys something.
What are we doing?
Now that is the epitome of exciting content. Anyway.
He knows it was shit. He literally knows what he did was shit. And it wasn't even entertaining. And he sits there and he's like, that was exciting. Like, to kind of mock his audience. Like, you sat there for it. He created the content. He literally curated this content for him. walks over there, and there's another
Walk down
enemy
the
for him to
street.
shoot. And then you get to hear, once again,
Why am I fighting the boss in such a boring
Blam,
way? 'Cause I
blam,
already fought
blam.
this boss a billion times already.
There it
There's no way
is.
to fight it.
What?
Oh, is that a turret I can hack?
What?
How do you hack a turret?
Bill, I can't hear you. What? Okay, we can hear him again. Blam, blam,
I don't
blam,
know how to
blam,
hack a
blam.
I don't think I can. I don't think I have to do it.
That was basically it. That was the RoboCop segment. It was fucking awful. It was actually fucking awful. And you had to be there. You had to exist during that. I only got sent that clip and I looked around. I was like, Jesus Christ, it's worse than just the fucking 10 minutes. Well, that's what it is, I suppose. Was there anything else I wanted to go over? I feel like there might be, but I don't know what that might be would have been. Used to be doing the Mike Klum doc. Oh yeah, that's right. DuBlanc has a new filter, which I kind of like. For those of you who don't know, DuBlanc does a lot of very specific clips, sometimes does restreams, and does green screen cuts. And he decided to do a very cool and special version of DSP. It's literally DSP Alien. Now you too can enjoy DSP during your pre-stream, but in the form of an alien. He actually has taken on his true form. It's pretty cool, fun, and amazing. Look at him.
Okay, so. My nose, hold on. Itching this into the nose.
It really is just like an alien.
At hand, but before we get to the topic
Yeah,
at
it's
hand,
his true form.
all right, I just want to say
So
thank
if you
to everyone.
want to enjoy DSP Alien
appreciate
side
you all.
fill,
We're gonna
you
now
can
get into the
enjoy
topic
it
everyone's been
here,
wanting.
right now.
I know, I believe Ponage says, why don't you do shout outs before we get to the topic? Literally, I have one tip so far. That's it. There's nothing really to shout out. So I think we will get into the topic now that everyone wants to hear about.
Is this music
All right,
in
and
here?
then we'll get to
It is.
shout outs and Q&A
Got a little
all right.
coyote
All right, so
fucking
ladies and
thing
gentlemen,
going on
here's
right
the
now.
deal.
It's pretty
The
good.
rumors have already hit the internet. There's already rumblings. There's already information out there. So
Yeah, so if you ever wanted to watch a fucking alien side fill, you can watch it right here on DuBlanc's channel. He puts out a lot of interesting edits and interesting green screens. If you ever wanted DSP, just the green screen of him fondling Jasper's asshole, you can literally get it right here. Like if you've ever wanted DSP in a green screen situation where he's like grabbing his cat's asshole and he's like freaking out and he's like pog facing at it. Yeah, there it is. Do you know that this went on for 2 minutes? 2 minutes of DSP actually just sitting there looking at the data, doing oh like a soy fucking face as he sits there and he pets his pussy. Pretty cool. He does it all to the fucking Mega Man song too. Fuck this shit. I agree. There you go. Pretty cool. You can check it out here. Don't forget ELW tonight. Oh yeah, that's right. We need a shout out ELW. Dwight Race is doing some wrestling. Do you know that one of the wrestling segments that oh shoot, Playing With Your Beliefs ended up on oh geez, whose was it? It wasn't Audentum. It was whose channel was it? It wasn't Mudahar's. It was what's his face? Speedrunner guy. That guy. I can't remember. It was with Mudahar. It was like the expose and everything. That guy. It's on his channel. I feel like I shouted out, but like I can't even remember. Carl Jobs? Oh yeah, the Carl guy. That's right. Carl Jobs. One of his records actually got challenged, and they're trying to see whether or not it was real or not. But I think it was because of the Billy Mitchell wrestling. Yeah, it was Billy Mitchell. In the Billy Mitchell style interim, we had him wrestling. And this was all provided by fucking Playing With Your Beliefs. It was pretty good. Just him and Billy in the ring, fucking wrestling each other. You know how it is. But we do have ELW We are having it tonight. Big ups. We have the lolcow matches, of course. ELW Rage Quit number 34. We have lolcow live with Mike Klum versus DSP Gaming and more. Oh god. Well, here you go. This is definitely going to be something. So if you want some wrestle, this is going to be showing up in about 2 hours. I'll pin this one up. I'll remind myself to. Can I pin it up? Am I allowed? Can I not do it in that chat? I can, but for some reason the window doesn't allow me to. I do not understand it. I actually look at this shit. I can't actually pin it. It doesn't want me to. I can pin anybody else's, but not my own. What the fuck? Excuse me. Can I unpin this? And does that allow me to pin? No, it doesn't. Fuck. Dingus, pin it. No, Dingus, don't pin it. Dingus, repost what I posted, but then let me pin what you posted. That'll fix it. That's the only way it fixes around here, fucker. God damn it. This place sucks. It sucks, man. I don't have these kind of problems on Twitch. I have different kind of problems. Very specific problems, if you will. Why do I still have this? Thank you. Thank you, Dingus. I can pin this message. What was I saying? What was I doing? Was there anything else I needed to watch? Oh, you know what? Since we did lead today with the Puff Come Home, I do want to go over King Cobra's newest concoction. Now, I'm not looking at his pizza vids that he's been doing. He did have a new pizza style video situation type deal. It cost $80 fucking. You know, we're gonna look at it. Hold on. We're gonna look at it. It's not the wet and juicy. It's the food review. Yeah, here it is. The food fucking review. This motherfucker. We ordered somehow or another the wings, bread, some sauces, and this one pizza totaled out to, get this, 70 fucking. It's like $72 fucking before tip. Before fucking tip. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. This dude has put every fucking thing on this goddamn pizza. It was insane. And he was like going through the chicken pretty good too. I'd never seen somebody suck a bone off until I've seen him suck a bone off. That was something. And he also had his baby bottle of beer. He wasn't going to get drunk, but he was going to turn up just a little bit with a 40 of Budweiser. Not even Bud Light, Budweiser. Bro is packing on the pounds for the winter, man. Let's see. I think Boglum Chronicles has this. I want to just go over the pizza. The pizza's good. You know what? We'll go over the pizza. It's worthwhile. It's definitely worthwhile.
YouTube, it's your boy King Cobra, and we got oh my god, this is smelling so fucking good, dude. I got 2 cups of garlic butter and 2 cups of their jalapeno cheese to put on top of the pizza.
If anybody's wondering what happened with his finger over here, there was a cat in a cage outside. For some reason, Cobra stuck his finger in there. He got bit and he let the cat out. And that's the end of the story. That's literally the end of the story.
So, I got Caesar wings, the buffalo bake option wings regular. I got some stuffed crazy bread, because apparently they took their crazy bread and stuffed it with mozzarella cheese, and I'm like, fucking A. A custom-made stuffed crust pizza from Little Caesars. We have regular sauce, extra cheese, and the free topping I chose was bacon. And then you got regular toppings.
Bacon!
You know, I clicked 2 on the bacon, 2 on the beef, you know, 2 on the ham, 2 on the sausage, One
Yeah,
on the
short stream. It never ends up being a short stream when I say it's a
two
short
on the
stream.
onions,
You know me,
and two on the
Sizzy.
pepperoni.
You know
It's got this
me.
little point system where
I'm
you can
always
like click
fucking up,
minus
dude.
or plus kind of thing. And the bake option, regular and standard cuts.
There you go, guys. This is how it's fucking $70. It's because he's door dashing and he put so many items on this custom stuffed crust pizza that he racked it up to be $42 fucking on the pizza itself without a tip. Bro, how do you spend $80 at Little Caesars and come out with one pizza? Bruh.
Oh man, Little Caesars. Little Caesars.
You know what? This will be
Got our
great.
sauces.
We'll show a food item and then we'll wash down with a
Marinara
drink
sauce
item.
for our cheesy goodness right here. All four of these sauces are going on top of the pizza, so. Oh, dude, I got a lap full of fucking food and it's delightful, glorious.
$80. This is what it gets you.
It smells good too. I ain't gonna start. Anyways, YouTube, I'll quit teasing you with it and we'll just get into it. I want to put the sauces. Let's take a look at this pizza real quick. Oh my god.
What's going on with his hair?
YouTube.
So Cobra doesn't wash his hair. So he
Dude,
usually
look at
ends up
that.
looking like a... The look that I described it as is, imagine you drop a lollipop in like the playground, right? That's what it looks like. It's like if you dropped a lollipop in the playground and you picked it back up. That's what it looks like.
YouTube, look at that fucking pizza.
That's
Oh
most
my
definitely
god.
what's up, dude.
Oh. So we got 2 cups of our dropping it all over the place. Garlic
Thank
butter
God
and
it wasn't
jalapeno
open.
cheese sauce. Let's smear it.
And of course, because we got a whole
fucking
bunch
over
of
that
fucking
pizza.
sauces, instead of dipping them, we're gonna use them to dress our fucking pizza because we are fucking animals. Don't worry, not a drop will be wasted.
Garlic butter is so good. Oh my god.
Generally, when bears are foraging for food, they want to eat as many calories as possible. They don't care what they're eating. They will eat anything and everything to stay fat for the winter.
So
This includes
the garlic
Cobra.
butter and the jalapeno cheese.
Every
sauce
sip of the
packets,
sauce
and
is
we're
just
gonna
another sip of calories he can
smear it
use to bulk up for the
all
winter.
over our pizza.
It's like a
Open
shot
up,
of sauce,
there we are.
dude. And he knows it. He knows it pisses people off too.
It's like, if you're gonna dip your pizza in garlic butter, you might as well just pour it on top of the damn pizza anyways. That's what I'm saying, YouTube.
Takes his
I've
finger,
done this in a hot minute.
lick it a little bit, take a sip, take a
I'm
white,
gonna scoop out the remainder of it and dump
get
it
some
on
on the
there.
rings, taste a little bit on the
That's how
fingernail.
I like my pizza, man. It's fucking extra greasy, fucking loaded with calories, fucking, oh.
There was a video we watched
Like,
recently of
yeah,
Cobra
you might be
doing
a
a
stoner,
fucking
right?
video. And like he streamed it for so long, he just went invisible because the night was falling. I don't know if it's on his channel. You know, I think it is on
I'm
his
gonna
channel.
take this
I don't think he
second
deleted
cup
it.
of jalapeno.
I wish I knew which one it
cheesy
was.
jalapeno sauce. We're gonna smear it on top of our pizza with the garlic butter.
We're not watching Cyrax, no. If Cyrax is live, we are not watching him. I'm not about to risk him showing his fucking penis. You know how many channels have gotten banned because of that? Too many. That's how many. I don't need to fucking see Cyrax's goddamn pecker. This shit's fucking nasty, man. Get out of here.
We're gonna have to let that pizza cool off before we grab a slice of it, YouTube. You're gonna pick up a slice of it.
Mamma mia, that's a spicier pizza.
The toppings are just gonna fucking.
Look at that. Oh boy. We are going to town on this, Cobes. Look
The
at
amount of
that.
grease coming off this pizza right now. is
Baby.
insane.
That's a pizza
like
right there.
Staining the bottom of the box. Oh, Little Caesars, that looks amazing.
Little
Let's put
squeezers.
that up
That's
for
what's
now.
up, tubes.
Let's get this on the counter real quick.
Hey, puts it on the counter. Don't worry, I'll come back.
I've had their buffalo wings.
Eventually he'll come back. He's got to eat the wings first.
When I saw Little Caesars came out with these, what you call it? Stuffed crazy bread. They took their crazy bread and stuffed it with mozzarella cheese. I was like, word.
Word. Look at that cheese pull. Look at that cheese pull.
Crazy bread with cheese.
Yes, please.
Oh, you stupid haunt. Oh, shit. Look. Oh, there it goes.
$80 well spent.
Don't mind the bandaged finger now. Like one order, I guess, has like 3 of them, so it is what it is. Now I spent a lot of money on this food review.
You know what?
So, like
Cerulean mentioned this, and I kind of actually want to know now. Like I have morbid curiosity, but you know how he doesn't change his shirt? Sarah asks the real question: how often does he change his pants? Because I always see these fucking pants all the time. It's either this or like the one set of jeans that has like the green shit in the fucking knees.
I really appreciate
Pretty good.
all the cool Cobras who subscribe to my channel.
We need to have
donate
a
money
fucking
to Cash
pants
App,
counter.
PayPal, because it definitely goes towards
Food.
excuse me. Woo! I can smell the buffalo sauce.
Do you ever eat the pizza? Yeah, he does eat the pizza
I've had
eventually.
Little Caesars wings before. They're pretty tasty. Because Pizza Hut is good, but they're so expensive, dude.
Pizza Hut is good, but they're so expensive. He spent near $80 on a goddamn fucking order of Little Caesars.
He said after spending $80 at Little Caesars on a DoorDash order.
And he admits it. You can't even say the trolls came up with that number. He literally says how much it is.
Expensive, dude. He said after spending $80 at Little Caesars on a DoorDash order.
What the fuck?
Them buffalo wings are pretty tasty. That's cool.
He's flexing. He's
know what I'm
hyper
saying?
flexing.
Here the next couple
He's
of days,
he's
I'll
feeling
get
himself up. He got
Patreon
paid.
and
He got
Cash
that
App
fucking
and PayPal
money
shoutouts
that
done.
rolled in.
We're going to take this custom stuffed crust for a ride, man. Jesus effing H Christ. Oh, look at me. Garlic butter and cheese sauce all over the top of the lid. Ridiculous.
Yeah, Clint bucks
We
have
got
been
a
coming in,
slice
man.
Of our custom-made stuffed crust from Little Caesars.
He's keeping these Little Caesars in business, man. Imagine that. Bro. Little Caesars got a big cut with all the extra ingredients. And then on to, oh God. Oh, you can see it's missing right there. I think that tooth either finally fell out or like so much of it's gone, you gotta assume it's out. That they'll feed a boglum for
Oh, man. That's
literally
good pizza,
days.
though. I'm not going to have problems eating this for the next couple of days. I'm going to have to give this Little Caesars order a 4 out of 4. It gets the Cobra seal of
4
approval.
out of 4.
Everything in the order was simply just
What a
delicious.
score. All right, big ups. 4 out of fucking 4. God damn it. This motherfucker. Yeah, seal of approval. Big ups. Okay, this is the other thing that he is looking at right now. We have Cobra making a new mead. Literally, first mead of the New Year's. We have a apple caramel style mead.
Some mead.
It's pretty good. Hey, there's a pizza.
Start off with some of these caramel candies.
It's mead time, baby.
I put the rest of the. It wasn't
Now,
that
I know
bad.
what you're
Into
thinking.
The bottom of the jar here.
And he's using caramel. He
We're gonna
doesn't
add
need
some more
sugar,
stuff
right?
to it.
Well, unfortunately, you were wrong. He's gonna need a lot of sugar. More sugar than you could ever possibly
Next, we're
imagine.
gonna add
We gotta make this drink the most teeth-rotting drink you could ever possibly make.
2 cups of sugar. You want pure cane granulated sugar.
Yeah, he doesn't refrigerate shit. He just leaves it out on the counter. That's why there's always bugs and everything on it. We make holes in teeth. We make holes in teeth. Look at this. I want you to... No, you don't even have to visualize it. You see it right now in front of you. 2 cups of sugar. Shakes it.
In the container. I'll
just put it in there.
Fuck it. There we go.
Oh my god. He's going to move that glass away. And you're just going to see the raw amount of sugar.
I say, fuck sickos and fuck the trolls. Next, we're gonna add
honey. It's time for some honey, baby.
Some cinnamon toast crunch.
Oh shit, no. More sugar. Literally more sugar. I forgot he added this. God damn it.
Entire container of it.
And he doesn't even put a sprinkle. This dude's like, yeah, man, I like sugar so much. I thought I'd try it again. That's a new bottle, by the way. A new fucking bottle. He's poking a hole in it and everything. Rips off the tab.
What I'm making, YouTube, is a apple mead.
There it goes. That's cinnamon sugar just dumped in there. I added like another cup of sugar.
Apple cinnamon caramel.
You think type 2 diabetes? I'm thinking like type fucking 4 diabetes. This dude is gonna invent a new type of diabetes. He's gonna skip numbers.
Next, we're gonna add honey to it.
Look at that.
Look at that. Hive raw and unfiltered honey. That's what you want to use.
It's a fucking avalanche of sugar.
I'm repeating the recipe from the last
time. A
fourth
fourth of this container is sugar. And you guys say that I should make one of these meads. You want to kill me. You actually want to kill me. You guys are fucking mean bastards.
Just dump the entire fucking thing of honey in there. Mead is basically a honey wine.
This is pretty good. Oops. Oh well.
1 second.
All right, we're back. I'm not about to get a whole bunch of materials to make a proper mead. It's gonna take literally months to make a proper mead. Gotta get the rest of that mead making honey in there. That's the money. Make a Sonic mead? If only. If this doesn't hurt your teeth and make you want to brush them, I don't know what will. You see how many Doritos we got up there? It's pretty good.
Now we're gonna add some apple to it.
Now here's the thing that fucking shocked me. This dude has fresh apples in his fridge.
Gala apples. They're large Royal Gala apples. They're really
I was thinking to myself,
apples.
this guy eats apples. But no, it's just for the mead.
Think want to be enough?
You know what? I think he's doing the thing. I'm stealing a joke. I'm actually stealing a joke. I don't know if it was Chowder that may have said this. I'm gonna steal the joke from Discord. Maybe he truly believes that, you know, an apple a day keeps the dentist at bay or something. You know, who knows?
I dropped the marinara sauce. It fell out of the fridge.
Oh, we have a marinara accident.
I'm not gonna clean that up. Ah, jeez.
A marinara spill on Isle Cobra's fridge. Well, so much for that 50 cents of the marinara. We just wasted it on the floor. Could have just ate it with a fucking cheese stick. Wouldn't have to waste all of that fucking good marinara on the fucking floor. We'll come back for it later. Anyways.
Back to what we were doing here. Grab a knife.
Yeah, I know. Think of that for a second, Vikes. Apples in the fridge, but Little Caesar's pizza is not in the fridge? What the fuck? What's going on here? No, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
The sticker off and the stem out. Both of them.
Will he de-seed them? I thought he was just going to dunk the apple in whole. I thought the stickers were going in too, but he actually got rid of them. I can't believe it. I was almost proud of him for a second. And then he went and did this.
And then into four slices here. Throw them in there. 1, 2.
I guess the seeds add flavor.
4.
Yeah, side of arsenic. It's okay. It's not enough arsenic to kill him, so he should be all right. Jesus Christ. He's using a steak knife to cut these, by the way. They're pretty cool. I don't know how he's going to mix everything now. We've got big chunks of apple in the way.
Now for our wine base, we're going to add some apple juice.
Ah, yes, the apple juice.
This is Mott's.
What a great ingredient to add. I know it says no sugar added. The thing is, even if it's no sugar added, it naturally has sugar in it. 25 grams per serving. It's either 25 or 28. So, you know, it's still a lot of sugar.
Mott's 100% all natural apple juice.
Yeah, actually 28. There you go. 28 grams of sugar. We're just adding more sugar. At least we didn't spill it. I don't think arsenic's gonna balance them out.
Before we add the rest of our ingredients, we're gonna take our spoon and we're gonna stir it around town. I wouldn't put the caramels in the jar ahead of time to make this video quick and short. So now I'm gonna take all the apple, that cinnamon, and that honey and everything in there and just kind of, yeah, there we go.
Oh, jeez. Well, he doesn't use the whole gallon, thank God. I mean, he already had sugar in there. Just looking on the side of the jar.
Stir that around. Rinse off our spoon here. You want to leave some room for your turbo yeast to ferment. Because the key with this recipe is the turbo yeast, which is what's going to make it turn into a wine. So we're gonna add just a little bit more apple juice to it, but not much.
You know, I found out from a couple of folks that apparently the mead making community on Reddit, there's like a wine and homemade mead community, have banned people from talking about Cobra because people would go in and ask questions and show Cobra videos of him making this shit. And it got so annoying and pissed so many people off that it's now a banned topic. That's pretty good. What a weird thing to find out. Oh, God. Yeah. There you go. That's what it looks like.
Got room to burp.
You know, if he didn't have any sugar in there and it just had the caramels, I would say it's actually maybe okay. But like 2.5 cups of sugar on top of sugar, on top of sugar, on top of sugar juice, on top of apples with sugar. I mean, you know, if he's not gonna have diabetes, the yeast is gonna have diabetes.
For when we put it in there, just do a can full of that.
You know what it is that I'm currently saying?
There's a can full of the yeast nutrients.
Like, what other nutrients does this yeast need?
That.
Is there does the nutrients even dissolve anymore, or does it just add like sprinkles at the top?
Turbo yeast. This is the 48-hour turbo yeast.
Big ups turbo yeast.
And one bag of this will make,
you know what
like
is
5.
really, really great when I see stuff like this and I see like an advertisement for a turbo yeast? Seeing it in fucking Russian, I'm assuming that's Russian, and seeing it in Chinese. I don't know what to think about that, but there you go. Big ups.
And one bag of this will
It's
make
definitely
like
not English. I'll say that. It wasn't the first fucking thing right in the fucking bottom. It wasn't English. It's making me worried. Hashtag turbo yeast.
Smaller measuring cup here.
It didn't have any Spanish. That's kind of throwing me off.
Cup right here. That should do it.
Comrade quality yeast.
Alcotech turbo yeast.
Alcotech. If you want to look it up, there's Alcotech.
And this video will take like 2 weeks to make, and you'll have homemade alcohol ready to go.
Be a little flash of the old goblin gut.
12 days. We're gonna filter
Turbo
into a
Muerte
clean
for
jar.
anyone curious enough. Oh, thank God. Turbo Muerte. The bug for Men in Black would say it's too sweet. Yeah. I swear you saw a face inside the jar. Don't look at it too hard. If you do, you might start seeing things. Thank God it wasn't AI upscaled. So what happened with DSP's video?
Under 1/3 of a cup.
Show the little yeast dudes. Close up the bag. Return them back to Mother Russia. Yeah, 2 weeks will turn into 12 days, and it'll be ready in 10 days, and we'll drink it in 9 days. No, actually, we'll drink it in like 6 days. Man is thirsty. Do you know how many fucking bush peaches he's went through? A lot.
Now comes the fun part, turning it into homemade hooch. And take that cup right there.
Just feed it in. Yeah, none of that can fucking dissolve. None of it. It's impossible for it to dissolve.
One more time.
Are we doing DSP content, Ann? Have you covered the mic? Yeah, rewind the stream. Just rewind the stream. I gave my 2 cents about it. His toilet must look like Chernobyl. God damn it,
Last time I
Sammy.
made this, I didn't add yeast nutrient to it, but it still turned out good.
That's what the goon spoon is for. Yeah.
What it needs to do its thing.
Look at that. It's like a wall of sludge. It's like ice cubes at the bottom too, but they're all made of sugar. Is this the before or the after? You know what? It's kind of hard to tell, really. It's kind of almost worse than the cookie meat, but somehow not.
Put it on there.
All right, there you go. He puts the lid on. It takes him a second because he has to tape it up and shit, and I don't want to sit around for that. And eventually he hauls it off to the mead making room. He needs to show us. Look at this, the mead making room.
No, take you on.
Look at that, look at that. We get a quick shot of like all of the fucking, like all of the cans of bush peach on the side.
On a journey.
Pretty cool. We get a shot of the suspicious stain on the floor. A vacuum that gets used twice a year. And then for some reason a shot of Cobra's room.
All right, there.
And here's where we store the magic. You can see all the particles from the last fucking batch that exploded. That's why you got all this shit everywhere.
I've had this mead before. Last time I made it, I didn't put yeast nutrient. And the yeast nutrient's not going to affect the taste of it.
Kind of looks like homemade beef stew.
To give the yeast a boost and a head start and extra.
Oh shit! You know what? I just realized this is one of the few times you're gonna get Cobra with a kind of clean camera. So let's see if we can see some teeth.
Yeast a boost and a head start and extra goodness for it. But yeah, you give that about 2 weeks, and then after like 12.
There it is. There they are. Ah, yes. Cobra's teeth. So I guess he still has a little bit of the nub left. It's still there. It's only a little bit left, but it's still hanging on for dear life.
12 days.
Let's see if I can see a better frame.
Liquid into a clean jar. And then let it age for like 2 weeks, and you'll have yourself some really good apple mead. Yes, sir. Those caramels will dissolve into that and make it really nice.
Oh, I kind of wish we saw that smile. Fuck. He was so close to giving us that smile. If he had just tipped it down just a little bit more, we would have had it. We would have fucking had it. Fuck. Yeah, well, that was the nubs. Oh well, it is what it is. But I think that's all I wanted to go over, because it was basically watching DSP's upscaled video. I really don't want to go over the pre-stream. You know what? There is one more thing I need to go over. For some of you, you probably aren't aware, but Cobra has a new fan. In fact, this fan is so excited to meet Cobra that she currently has a Patreon to raise money. Let's see, we gotta make sure to shill this Patreon really quick. I know it's around here somewhere. I gotta look at the viewers for Baby Park. I know I went to it accidentally. Fuck. I'm gonna have to actually find this. Am I gonna actually have to find this? Fuck! Alright, we're gonna open up a new tab. We're gonna check out our Patreon. Oh man. Cerulean, do you have the fucking Patreon? Somebody have the Patreon. I don't want to look back through our chats. It's taking forever. We were talking about so much nonsense. I can't find it. I can find us doing screenshots of it though. That happened. You know what? How did I do this? There it is. There it is. It's not Patreon, it is GoFundMe. I'm sorry, I mixed it up. We have the Fly Me to Wyoming to meet King Cobra special situation type deal. We're going to have a lady who is wanting to fly out and end Cobra's dry spell. Oh, you know what? I found it. Get the actual page itself. Now, you'll see on here it says $6,000. Well, conveniently, the total has dropped down to $4,200. Trust me, bros, this is real, and it definitely is going to a good cause to get Cobra laid. Her name is Jessica Boyle. She is the organizer of this. She put in some more information about who she is. Everyone wants to know, when will I visit Cobra? Josh has been hurt a ton in his life, and he wants to take things slow, and I don't blame him. He originally thought I was a troll myself, sadly, but I can't blame him for that either. I actually ended up helping him with an issue he had, and that we bonded over it. It was a cute moment, which showed him and I was not a troll because because a troll wouldn't help him. So while the GFM is set up, this is not a right away thing, as he wants to take it slow. I am obviously want to get to know him a bit before I go see him. Other reason I am starting the GoFundMe is for my own safety. It's not that I wouldn't accept people buying me my plane ticket, well, then my flight would not be secret. I fear would be harassed, which is the last thing I need in my life, because I'm gonna be there for a bit and I want to spoil the hell out of him, so when I go, only he would know until you people saw me together with him on livestream. I would like to have a safe and comfortable flight there without getting off and being possibly harassed, because people would know. You'll know when you see me there streaming with him. I have to keep myself safe, remember, from all the trolls who wish him ill will. And my name is Jessica, or better known as Naked and Laughing on YouTube, simply just NAL. Do you want to see who she is? I think she shows herself down here. But here she is, giving us some instructions on what kind of content she wants to do to Josh. She's saying, I want to meet you soon. Please, Josh, I need you, and I need everything that you can produce. And stuff like that. Don't worry. I know this looks gross. It gets worse, because that's actually a less flattering video of her, and her live streams are like actual trash, like actual fucking content trash. She streams from anywhere between 2 hours to 24 hours a day. She has I've seen one of her streams up for like 32 hours where she passed out after drinking way too much, and she flashed the camera, I think. And she's, bros, it's this is the best he's gonna do. Okay, you just got to give it to him. All right, you just give him this one. All right, he's not gonna do any better. I want to see if we can. Are we gonna? Is any of this? There you go. Here's a fucking. This is it. This is the best he can do. You're just gonna have to deal with it, guys. All right, you're just gonna have to deal with it.
It's you. No, I'm just joking. It's not funny.
She gets drunk quite often. She yells at her cats. She has a lot of cats. She has one of those you can buy her shit and you can give her money and shit kind of links on some of her streams. Not all of them, some of them. Where she wish lists a bunch of shit for her cat. Or multiple cats. It's it's weird cat lady. Apparently she's grifted from community to community. So this isn't the first time she's been attracted to a weirdo and quite possibly a lolcow. But she's basically saying that because GoFundMe takes about 30%, she needs roughly about $3,000 to be there for like a week. She went down from 6,000 to 4,000, and she's trying to convince everybody that she will end his dry spell. And it looks like it's basically going to be forcibly. So the only thing I can say is if you're dumb enough to give her money, and she somehow or other disappears off the internet for a while, big ups for you wasting your money because you're going to give it to some, I don't want to say a mean word, but I want to say a mean word. So I'm not going to say a mean word, but you know what I'm thinking. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to be mean. I'm going to think about mean things, but that's all I'm going to do. Yeah, Cobra's winning. Well, the thing is, Cobra actually kind of doesn't want this attention. He likes the idea of a fan wanting him, but I don't think she's his ideal lady, if that makes sense. What did UNFW say before? I think UNFW was the one who said this. You know what? I don't even want to put words in his mouth. Somebody within the Discord once said, I think, quote, she's like a Kentucky 7. I mean, you know, when you think about it. Yeah, exactly. When the well's dry. No, this isn't the video. Wait, this isn't the video in the garage. Actually, hold up. Cerulean. Oh, wait, I did download it. Fuck, I archived it. Fuck. Do we have the archive video of her in the garage? It's the Florida 8 then? Yeah, I guess the Kentucky 7 is a Florida 8. So an LA 1? I don't know. There's some people from LA nowadays that maybe it's like an LA 3. Kentucky will come to you. Yeah, probably. That deleted? No, it is deleted. The garage one is deleted, but there was a backup. And I don't want to have to go through the drives to find it because I don't know which drive it is. And I have like 8 of them over here. I'm trying to see, like, I wish I didn't archive it. Oh, fuck. Let me see. I'm trying to go through my history to see if I have it because I thought I saw it. But I watch way too many videos, so there's like way too many videos of like true crime stories. I've been watching a lot of murder mysteries, guys. Way too many murder mysteries. I gotta stop. I'm starting to get affected. Murder mysteries. Fucking A. Like clips of fucking Ed, and Eddie. We gotta stop. And Booty Booty and her beezing. She's gotta stop beezing. She's not gonna stop beezing. She's addicted. She's addicted to the food. The consumers. Okay, thank you, Saru. Appreciate it. Let's take a look. No, that's me. What are you're linking to me? Wait, did it link? Yeah, it's linking to me. Or did you link the video right? Yeah, trying to. Yeah, that's actually what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to learn how to fake my death. Oh man, you know what I also want to end out with? I'm gonna end out with Rainbow Road. It's gonna be like the long version of Rainbow Road 2. We're gonna have to listen to it forever. You guys are gonna fucking hate me because it's gonna be the road that you go when you die. I'll see you again, Uncle. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I'll miss you again. Oh, here it is. Careful Cobes. It's Careful Cobes. I thought. Oh, did you post it up? I actually found it in my history. I found it in my history. Is this the same one? Careful Cobes. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. Okay. Okay. Big ups. Thank you, Cerulean. This is the video I was looking for. Careful Cobes. This is the one where she got like very fucking drunk. She was just taking way too many shots. I want to get to that.
I know who I am as a person. I know who I am.
She was very.
But for everybody to continue, and you wonder why people kill people.
I want to find that one part where she falls and hits her head. That was so great. It's like right around here. Yeah, it's right around here. She looks like a schizo. There's like somebody else in her house. I don't know if it's her mama.
Out of here.
Trying to do a live stream, Mom. Get out of here. And people were like messaging her and shit, and she was like fucking upset. She is very.
I can do this.
Look at that. You see that? She's like the same. Dude, she's literally the same as Cobra. Look at that. Got the snot dripping and everything. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Literally the same person. Yeah, she's 40. She's like in her mid 40s.
All by myself.
Yeah, she's fucked up.
Dude, can you go run a mile or something? Because this is not what I'm asking you for.
And you also can't restream her too, because she likes to say baguette a lot. Like a lot of fucking flag words and shit. This was a pretty good one right here. Look at this.
Wait and throw up, okay?
Oh, here we
This song. Can't stand here all night with this bullshit. I don't feel good. I'm gonna puke, okay? Bye bye, baby people. I'm gonna smoke some weed and throw up, okay? I'm done, everybody, okay? Good night, good night.
That's just it. We were out. We were out for like a minute. We were just out like for a minute. Decon's thread in the garage. And that's just it. See you later, Derek. Thanks for stopping by. And it's such a comical bonk. That's how I end the streams, yeah. She eventually opens up this garage and she lets out one of her cats and then
fuck all of you, I drink way too much.
And she started looking for it. Also, the part that probably some people will care about is this. Here you go. Cobra, this is your lady. Come get your lady, Cobra. Oh man, you know what? Go get your dick sucked, Cobes. Go get your dick sucked. I approve of this message. Cobra needs some lady in his life. Fuck it. Fuck it. I don't even care anymore. If you want to fucking donate to the stupid, man, whatever the fuck you want to do, I don't even fucking care. This shit's fucking ridiculous. She'll steal your money. She'll probably disappear. And Cobra ain't gonna get his dick touched if you give to that fucking stupid ass GoFundMe shit. Oh well. All right. I think we're done. I don't have anything else I want to discuss. ELW is when the hell is ELW? How many more minutes we got? I can't stall forever. Come on, dudes. 64 minutes. I don't think I can stall that long. But you know what I can do? I think I can raid somebody who's currently streaming a game. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen.
Streamlabs doesn't have an alert set up for it.
It is William the Alchemist.
Hey, thank you so much. I hope your stream was good.
And he's currently playing Potion Permit. Pretty cool.
All.
You know what? I feel like I want to raid him. That sounds like a great idea. Oh man, you know what? You got to be normal. If I raid, you got to be normal. Just talk about Cobra stuff. You know what? Don't even talk about Cobra stuff. Just have fun over there. We're going to send you out. We're going to send you guys out. You guys are going to hang out over there. If you haven't already, be ready for tonight. We have ELW. We have the Lol Cow Wrestling match, number 34. This is hosted by Dwight Race. He's a pretty cool guy. He's a very chill guy. He runs this place with an iron fist. Check him out if you haven't already. But we're going, and we're gone. You know what? I'm thinking about whether or not I want to be on Twitch tonight. I'm thinking about it, but I don't even know what I want to play. I kind of want to goof off. But if Dingus is currently streaming, man. He just got a Twitch raid, so let's double raid. Okay, we'll do that. Guys, stop spoiling! Shut up! Don't spoil that I was gonna raid, you fucking ding-dongs. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here. I'm fucking done. We hunting? You know what? We might hunt. That might be what we do. Alright, so if you haven't already, please go ahead and give a follow, give a like, give a subscription to Dwight Race. We're gonna go over to William the Alchemist. He's an up-and-coming VTuber. We do like his content. He hangs out and chills and relaxes and makes potions in a little RPG land. That's pretty good. And we're going to listen to the best outro song known to man, because I made it annoying during New Year's, and it's time for you to get once again annoyed by an outro.
It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. And you will know when you get there. It's called a road, it's called a rainbow road. It is a road that you go. It's a road that you go when you die. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's got Princess Peach, Mario, and the Toad. It's a road called Rainbow Road. It's a road we're all gonna go. We'll go. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I'll miss you again, Uncle. It's Rainbow Road. It's where you go when you die. It's Rainbow Road. I'll miss you again on Rainbow Road. It's called a road. It's called a Rainbow Road. It is a road that you go.